Okay. You guys continue that riveting abortion talk. Oh, go ahead. What were you saying? I heard you say bro. Were you talking about the President Biden or Trump? Who was bro in that situation?
At Trump's Iowa talk the other night, when he was talking about abortion, there was a clip out of him saying that basically he moved it along. And so Biden's Twitter account quote tweeted that and was like, he said it. But then I was saying, like, that's not Biden, clearly.
Well, who's
like,
bro there? You said bro.
Like the
bro Biden is bro Biden?
Bro Biden?
You said bro.
Augustus had to take like Beetlejuice.
No, but you're like, bro, why are you doing that? I heard you say it.
Yeah, that was like
the president, or is it the former president?
No, that's like
who's bro in that situation?
The inclusive bro, like to the room.
Oh, these guys are bro.
Yeah.
Oh, they're bros.
In this moment, you're bro. Gus is bro.
I am not bro. Okay, I got you. I was confused.
You seem flustered.
Why?
You seem in, I don't know, the way you walked down the hall was a little more manic than normal. You seem in a mood. I could be reading it wrong.
I don't think you're reading it correctly. I don't think so. I was looking. I didn't know if I had any water. I poked my head in the room where there's water.
Oh, good.
That was the length of it. I
got a couple extras over here if you're find yourself parched.
Excellent. Why do you have a bag there? Is there
computer?
Oh, your work stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Where'd you stay last night?
The usual. Melrose. Mimas.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. How you doing, Drip Lord?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm fine. Not too bad. I can't complain. What's going on with you boys?
Not much. A lot going on.
Is there a lot going on?
Yeah, a lot of different topics going on. You had a dozen yesterday, obviously.
Yeah, that was tough. Yeah.
It was a good game, though, overall.
Yeah, it was a loss. I know a tie against a top 5 team counts as a win in the standings, but I don't care about that. It was a loss. We all played. Hank played well, and Roan and Che and Dan. I thought I played okay. So overall, I thought it was a pretty game. Jeff did a good job. I thought Alan did a good job. Like the crew, they did well. Yeah. Alan, by the way, has put on 26 pounds since it started. Yeah.
The road back to 330.
Yep. It's happening.
He's the one who lost the audio.
It must look better at 330.
Who, Double A?
Yeah, he's
there are
sloppy
guys
at
like
230.
that.
Yeah.
You know, there are guys like TJ Hubbard he lost some weight. He looks weirder. Like you look almost like, I hate to say gay, but you look like, you know what I mean? You look like, I know you don't mind that, but he almost looks like he's afflicted with a deadly disease. So you're still fat, but like your face is skinny. It's like a weird. Yeah. What's that?
So feel that.
Yeah. It's the way let me see this if I can find this. I'll send it over to you. Coleman. Gee whiz. Without, I will not. Just give you a peek behind the curtain if you guys want one this morning. Why not? It's a Friday. Coleman. Did you get that text or no?
Just got it.
Just got it. Ignore the number. Can you say the date on top first?
It just looks like Wednesday.
You know, 4:41 p.m.
4:41 p.m. Yes.
So I got a text from somebody in the know. This is Wednesday, 4:41 p.m. What does it say?
Good afternoon. C to get a jump on everyone, and I'm sure you can craft in your own cryptic way. Crafts and BB, I'm assuming Bill Belichick, met for most of the day today. Strong sense BB is out, and Mayo will be next head coach. Sounds like announcement/press conference in the next 24 hours. We'll pass along more info as I get it. Understand if you want to wait as well.
There you go. Fucking have it. I just couldn't get the person, not in the organization, and then different organization sent it to me.
Jerry sent me the same thing.
I just couldn't. Jerry Callahan sent you something? Okay. I just couldn't. I couldn't land it. It was somebody in a different NFL organization. It was not Jared Goff. Sent me that, and I've been working like crazy though. And even yesterday, 2 people were like, "Mayo's gonna be named coach," and I just couldn't. I never felt 1,000%. I couldn't do the Dave Cullinane thing. I was a journalist. I didn't like Dave would just run with it. I should have just given it to him. But I had it. I fucking had it. I knew sitting there yesterday Mayo was going to be named the coach.
If Jerod Mayo was white, would he have been able to have been hired that quickly?
All right. Off to a hot start.
No, I'm saying because of the Rooney rule.
We didn't start at 9:30, so
right? Like wouldn't they have to
probably I guess I don't know.
I was wondering. It's in the contract. I think that's why. I think the only reason why
if he was white, if it was in the contract, it wouldn't matter. If the Rooney rule is a Rooney rule. So.
But I'm saying, like, if you're white, like, don't you have to, like, you can't just hire him automatically. You have to go through the whole process.
It's weird. You would. That's the first thing you think about.
Been up for
Strange.
6 minutes.
It's a good angle. It's an interesting angle.
I'll tell you this. I'll go like I'm not going to make this a report since I do have my sources. If the Cowboys lose their first playoff game, Belichick's going to be their coach.
Hell yeah. That'd be great for him, man. That's good for football. Him and Dallas would be
America's
fantastic.
team.
I texted Ryan Minahan last night. I'm friends with Robert and Jonathan, though they did not help me out in the last 72 hours. They didn't ask. Where Belichick goes, I go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm turning my back. Now I turn my back on them. It's been 40, 50. I really started getting into them in like 84 or so. So it's been 40 years. I gotta go.
I'll join you.
Go. Yeah,
I
you're in?
I did that with the Red Sox. I'm a Mariners fan now.
Yeah. Why'd you leave the Red Sox?
Oh, it's just frustrating.
Okay, I was hoping for a better answer.
Obviously,
Okay, sure,
the
sure,
obvious.
sure, I
but-
understand. Yeah.
For like football though, football, that's fantastic. Him going to Dallas is great.
My only question with that is, is he okay giving up control?
I think at this point he realizes he kind of has to just to
I
save
don't
his
know.
legacy.
There are organizations where he can have control.
Yeah, but you don't walk into a scenario like that. Like I think it would be good for Jacksonville. Like he has a young quarterback. That division kind of stinks. People are saying Atlanta. Who gives a fuck?
No, he shouldn't go there. I want him in
No.
Dallas. Dallas, the biggest team in the league. You have a good quarterback. It's primed. Here we go. Belichick and Dallas. I'm fucking in.
They're
I'm a
America's
Cowboy.
team again if he goes there.
NFC East, but I think Commanders. I think it's gonna.
No.
I think it's gonna.
Hell no.
I'm not going.
Stop it.
I'm not going with him there. They're boring. It's a boring franchise.
Yeah.
I hate that team name. I'm not going. I'll go with him to Dallas. I'll go with him to the Chargers, though they're kind of a loser.
That makes sense.
I think that's where he's
Herbert's a
organization.
stud though.
I know, but they have like a loser DNA organization. But I would consider it. I would not go with him to Jacksonville. I hate Northern Florida. I'm not in.
Yeah.
It's not even like Florida. You can't play
like
golf
Georgia.
there in like January. I'm out.
Fair. What about if he went to the Jets? It won't happen.
No. God, no. Jesus. Don't say that.
Eagles. I've heard the Eagles a lot.
Is your people are telling you?
Yeah, if he
Yeah.
loses,
Inside sources.
Sirianni's gone. If
The
they
Rhode Island
lose.
Hall of Fame is saying that?
Yeah.
You're a Hall of Famer.
It's on the chat board.
Yeah, I could see that. What's that?
Sirianni's gone if they lose Monday night.
I'm telling you, if Dallas loses, I think Belichick's going there. And what do I know? I mean, I'm an inside guy. I haven't
Yeah.
broken any stories, but if
Where's,
you saw on Twitter this morning, I confirmed somebody's confirmation of a confirmation of a confirmation. So
There you go.
that is an actual. I'm confirming that.
That's literally how these things work.
Where's
so,
Vrabes?
you know,
Where's
works
Vrabes
out.
going from what you're hearing?
It's gonna be tough. I don't know. I've never. Think I've ever spoken to Mike Vrabel. I have spoken to Jerod Mayo a few times when he used to do the thing with Curran, that show in NBC.
Oh yeah. I forgot he did that.
Quick Slants, I think. He was very nice. Vrabel. I don't know. It's weird because he has to have, I always thought the Krafts, if they were going to let Belichick go, there's no fucking way they were going to pay Belichick $18 million or whatever and then pay Mike Vrabel like $15 million. Just keep Belichick at that point.
Yeah.
Like Mayo, they'll pay less. They'll be able to put a GM guy in control. Keep an eye on Elliot Wolf as GM of the
That's what I was
Patriots.
gonna ask
by the
you,
way.
that
Ron
leads.
Wolf's kid. If you're looking for some inside information, I know Robert Kraft met extensively with Elliot Wolf the last few weeks.
Where's he from?
What's that?
Where's this Wolf guy from?
His dad is Ron Wolf, the legendary NFL executive. Why don't you look it up on your own? You think I'm in such a mood today? I'm breaking stories while you're sitting there, looking at toilets. I'm breaking stories.
So you saw that?
I'm breaking stories. Yeah, I can't retweet that because it's so gross.
Yeah.
I can't like retweet that and look because that's the last thing I can't look at it.
The person was here the last 2 weeks because last time I was here, I would have noticed that was not there.
So I pee with it down because I don't want to look at any of it because I know it's so gross. So I mean, was it you?
No,
Okay.
I always poop in Dunkin'.
Okay. Was it
Somebody
you,
with
Coleman?
black
No,
hair.
I go home.
Someone with black hair.
Yeah,
there's a
there,
black
top
pube.
left. There's a pube in the two.
Gus, go
It's
take a look at
fucking
that. Go take a look. Get a good picture.
Take
of
a
that.
whiff too.
I think you got to do a DNA test.
Justin will probably be in here soon.
I did reach out to Justin this morning, see if he's available to produce next week. I actually did.
Oh.
Who are the?
What? Whoa.
You never know. You just never know.
Make it home saying he's doing it again.
Obviously, Mick's a candidate.
You think I would do that to Kirk's toilet?
That was good. That was very good.
He's obviously a candidate, right?
Too obvious.
I know, but he's like, I mean, you have to list that.
Yeah, of
everyone
course.
out.
Of
What
course.
is he getting ahead of it almost?
Were you? So
know,
you
like-
weren't in since you're saying you didn't do this
No, definitely not.
because you know the guy who takes a picture is
Oh, listen, that's not
I'm just
me.
saying that.
That's
okay,
not.
okay. Well, have you been here the last 2 weeks?
No.
No.
But I'd be petrified to shit in here. My God.
I just wouldn't want.
It's no. It's
Place so
disrespectful.
vile anyway. I would never. I don't think I've ever. Maybe somebody will find an old clip of me. I don't think I've ever done that.
If you're going to do something like that, though, clean up the evidence. That's disgusting.
That feels like a. Mike wouldn't do that.
What about Cullinane?
David?
I don't think Colleen's been here. Daver's a candidate, I guess, right?
Cullinan's been here, but before you.
Oh,
I
you're
think.
saying with Colleen peed, he might have done that.
Well, it's a little. Well, no, that was too quick.
That was bullshit. By
yeah,
the
of
way.
course.
I
No,
tried
No,
that.
I swear in my life I've done that here. He's 100% right.
No, he's not.
Okay. Anyway, who do you think?
show it
Who
later.
do you think it was, Coleman?
I think Mick getting out ahead of it. I mean, he's the easy guy to go to, right? But something about Daver and that black pube, I just feel like it could. He's a hairy man.
27 seconds.
Mick is definitely not hairy.
27 seconds.
Mud is hairy though.
Shark Minahan, 27 seconds ago.
Odds.
The shittiest odds ever done. They're alive. Beyond average Mick has a card minus 110. He says. The second one is Julie, $150,000 a year plus incentive shit. Montante would recognize those pubes, though. That's plus 120. True or false?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. David from Hull, plus 200.
Good value.
Andrew Augustus, plus 225.
Good value too.
Liar. So I mean, like,
True.
him saying he didn't like goes to Dunkin' Donuts or shit. Does anybody like? Even if that's true,
Oh,
like
that's true.
that's in play, right?
Yeah, it's tough to take his word on it.
Ew.
Jack Coleman, gay shit. It says.
Yeah, those come out rainbow.
Is there any semen in that? We have to take a full look at that.
What are we talking about? Can we
Andy
send it
Mayo.
out for DNA?
Andy, I think we could. Andy
I
Mayo
would-
plus
I would-
300.
Yeah, that's a sneaky one.
Yeah. Blind Mike plus 350. Mutt. Steve from Gloucester. Yeah, there are no P's in there, right? Did we look? Okay. Terry Francona plus 700. Justin Trudell plus 750. I don't think he would do that.
Killian Murphy?
We're not there yet. Mike Montante, long commute plus 800. Patrick Ford plus 1,500.
All right.
Jared Carabas will be here next week plus 5,000. Jerod Mayo plus 7,000. Suzanne Summers plus 8,000. Me plus 90,000. I can tell you it wasn't me. Yeah, I would not.
I think there's good odds in Mayo plus 300. There's good return there.
I think there's great money in Gus plus 225. That's not great odds, but yeah.
Could be
money.
Could be Seta. I met her yesterday.
Who's that?
Our landlord.
Oh.
She is
Well, I don't
she
use
is
that.
not pleased.
I don't use that word. Pleased with us?
Yes.
What's she mad about?
Apparently the rent is late.
It always is. Just reach out to them. They'll pay it.
I will.
Yeah, Jesus God.
Seta.
Barstool's that's funny at Barstool. Barstool's unlike any other company.
They don't even care. No, yeah. I mean, you just gotta remind them. They'll do it.
Yep.
Yeah. Colin, I used to deal with that.
What does she sound? What does she
She
sound
spoke
like?
highly of Cullinan. She's
She did?
Yes, Dave. Dave always took care.
I didn't know you were gonna give that to me, but I'm glad you did. Whew.
Seta.
Say that for Montante's world.
Canceled.
I don't even know what she.
Who was asking about? Oh, you were. Did you get your update on Montante's World? You're so concerned about it?
I didn't.
Okay.
Was there a new one?
We
or-
put one out there.
When
Oh,
is it?
really?
We went over the things in the quote unquote aliens or dark figures in Miami. We covered all types of fun stuff. The Jews in the tunnels.
Using the tunnels.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'll be there
big.
on Tuesday. I'll be in Manhattan, so I'm gonna go check it
Oh,
out.
you go check it out?
You gotta go to Brooklyn.
I'm
gotta
gonna go to Brooklyn.
No.
Yeah,
I learned that.
You haven't gone yet. To
To,
Jersey to check it out.
No, listen. I'm about 45 minutes away from Lakewood. If I really wanted to get into it, I could get some answers there.
Can you explain how Lakewood is actually like very legitimate?
I was when he had the. You
I don't know
already
anybody-
forget.
I don't know
So
anybody's talking
back before his family just gave him money to go to BC and everything, and a little trust fund.
Right.
He actually, little Jackie had to pretend to be a working boy, and he was a seasonal worker for UPS.
Oh, I remember this bullshit.
So
This is a Gus story.
that is because when you hear like, oh, he was in a
He
Jewish neighborhood.
he worked one block all day. He said.
No. Lakewood is gigantic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, they're everywhere. So I actually
Who's they?
the Jewish people,
Hasidic Jews, like
the
they
Hasidics.
got-
They're
They're
different.
walking around.
yeah,
They're the guys
got
with the
big
hats and the big beards.
Oh, yeah.
they're
They're the real deal.
hitchhiking
Yeah,
everywhere.
they're
yes.
walking. Yeah. So
Yeah,
what's
so
wrong with that?
It's not a good spot for Christmas tips. He's
That's
right.
true.
That's what I'm saying.
He's right.
That's what I'm saying. Adam the Jew reached out as well.
That's
He
your
said
story?
Could confirm.
Yeah, there you go.
Good. Excellent.
I've been sitting on that for weeks.
So all right. So who do we think? So who do you think did the shit, Gus?
I think it's Mick.
Shocking.
But I did just get a text from a possible theory that it could have been the UPS guy because they shit anywhere they can.
We would.
Not the mailman.
As
Classy
a former
move by
UPS
him.
guy.
What's that?
Classy move by the
I would
mailman.
never.
That's true. The mailman loves the show.
Did you see the note?
Oh no! What did he say?
He left a note on the door frame saying you left your trunk open and he closed it for you.
I did.
Yeah. He said make sure everything's in there.
When was this?
Yeah,
I
think
saw it when I went out to
I
grab
think
a
it
water
was
for
up
my car.
yesterday.
Why don't you tell me?
I thought you saw it. It was right by the door.
That's something you bring
I
up.
didn't
That's
see
probably
that.
something you
It's
bring
your
up.
job to tell me.
I'm sorry.
You see it. You saw it. You didn't tell me
I saw it last night walking out.
last night walking.
Well,
out?
yesterday afternoon.
What time?
Time did I leave here? Like 1:30, 2?
Full day.
That's nighttime. Yeah, 1:30. How dark was it at
AM or
1:30?
PM?
It was very dark.
1:30. Anyway, what else?
Did you see this article about how ESPN was putting in fake names to get Emmy awards?
I did see this
for College Game Day?
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean,
No surprise. I mean, yeah. Who knows? So, yeah. I mean, I don't I like when these local people win the Emmys, the local Emmy winners, like Trenny says she has Emmys, like Jen Royley says she had like Emmys. It's like fucking Emmys. They give them to like, any idiot. I think Tanguay has an
Jeff
Emmy.
D-Lo.
Jeff D-Lo.
Jeff D-Lo has But he won them for Good Morning America. But even he said he didn't really win them. I think it was on your show, right?
Yeah, he didn't even go. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like 9th or 12th on the list or something. It's like a fucking Emmy. I don't know. Who knows? What do you got, Gus? What's your best story for the day?
I listened to the consensus.
Well, didn't take too long for a little flub.
I listened to the Consistency podcast's latest episode.
Okay, how long is that episode?
It was 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, you listen to the whole thing?
I listened to the whole thing.
Wow. Okay.
So we're at 16 now. How many is he going to do?
Steve?
He's already
I think
surpassed
he's
my
in.
expectations.
I think
No,
he's in.
It depends. It depends on if he sticks around. He'll continue. Otherwise, he thinks he has juice without Gus. That was 11
That's gonna
minutes of
hurt.
Gus.
Well, I didn't listen. Oh, was it all you?
It's all me.
It's
He'll
not
still-
in his DNA.
To what? Oh, to fire you?
Yeah. That's
That wasn't from that one.
No, no,
Oh,
no,
okay,
no.
Gotcha.
Little drop.
Was there anything notable? I mean, this is the first story you have for me for the day. What are you
Show
laughing
is
at, Montante?
over.
No, it's a good story.
I resigned myself to the fact that Gussie Bullshit is going to be the co-producer of KMS going forward because Gus has pulled off a master class on how to do absolutely nothing and stay employed.
It's like this the whole time with like the pauses in between
Yeah,
words.
Yeah.
I like
He's right.
What do you mean?
You and Gus last week played a game of chicken, and you swerved off. Gus, he was ready to kamikaze himself.
It's funny you said that.
He survived it.
Funny you said that because I watched Gus's video last night. And like, I'm actually,
the shirtless one. Or?
I think we're good.
But you know what's crazy about that? The feedback on that was
I don't
way more positive than I thought it would
But I
be.
don't care about I don't care what people think. That doesn't matter to me. Like, how does that video help the show?
I think doing a spoofing off of
Like, how are we gonna talk about that now? Other than what we're doing right now, how does that help the show?
yeah.
Like, what did you do yesterday to help the show? I don't want to do this every day.
No,
so good.
I cut what before I put that one out, I had the show clip account with the Steve from Gloucester clip plus the calling the restaurant to get the proper pronunciation. I had the phone call yesterday with Landon. So I have
Who?
Landon from Waverly Oaks.
Heard that one. Yeah.
Say you cut clips.
Okay, it doesn't help the show at all. I don't want to do this. So, like, my thing is like, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watching the video last night, I'm like, you're a nice guy, but it just doesn't fit. It's not your fault. It's my fault. I think I just hired the wrong guy. And it's not working for me. Like, it's just not working. I'm hyper focused on it not working now. Like, it's like, I want to do every show, be like, what did you do to help the show? This doesn't help the show. This doesn't help the show. When you're doing your own thing, it's not your own fault. It's not your fault. I think I just hired the wrong guy for the wrong job.
To be fair, I did help him with that video. If that
Which video?
matters, the singing video. It was his idea, but
But
I just
what does it do? What does it do?
I understand.
What does
Yeah.
it do?
I got nothing.
What does it do, Pat? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you could.
So you said this last
Keep in mind,
week.
Montante wants this job, so
Yes. And I was wondering if this popped up, how awkward it would be. Pretty.
That's fine.
But you said this. You're like, I'm at this point now mentally where I'm going to obsess over it. I won't be able to get
Correct.
it in my mind.
That's right.
But then there was 2 shows, and I was like, fuck, Gus somehow got past that layer. That's a layer no one's ever gotten to.
I watched a video last night. I thought this guy just cares about Gus stuff. He cares about the wacky Gus stuff, which is kind of what I was, kind of selling him on. Like, in the way, it's my fault. But it's just what I want from that job, he's not capable of doing. He doesn't think that way. This is going to be a very weird example because it's the most recent. It's dumb. But Montante taking a picture of that toilet with the shit on it is better for the show than Gus's video last night. For the show. Does that make sense to you, Gus?
Yeah.
Why?
Because that's something that can be brought a pound on rather than just getting made fun of for the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
It can be expounded upon and
Right. There you go. Yeah. Yes. Whereas that video is just, this is somebody from his own Twitter account putting up a video.
But you probably wouldn't anger if you put that up on the show account.
Maybe. Yeah, probably. But that's what I mean. But like, I wouldn't have been angry if your thing was on the show account. That's a show topic. It's stupid. It's literally who took a shit in the office, but that's something that we would talk about. You talk about candidates, like people get worked up, and it would lead to another show. Could lead to discussion. Somebody comes in, they talk about it on the, it could be a real thing. It may not. It might just die. But I'm just saying, versus that, where it's like, other than saying this is a shitty video, this is a good video, I don't know what to do with that. That's a philosophical thing. I don't want to do this again. I try not to do it the last few days as much. And I'm just like, this morning running, I was thinking about, I'm like, I just don't see how it works for me. For me, I know he wants to stay here, but I don't see how it works for me.
Did you, like, when you brought him in, did you think that he was going to be producing his own content? Are you looking for him to just do content? Because he might be getting...
I'm looking for him to do stuff that sparks discussion within the show.
Yeah.
Coleman, like, is not... I would like some of that, but I understand that seat is not maybe so much for that, especially now that I have two of them. That's what I would like. Like yesterday, they got lucky because Portnoy quote-tweeted it, but I would have liked to have seen a tweet the way they did it with the Amanda Dabba ones a few years ago from the show account.
Stern shit, yeah.
As opposed to the way it was tweeted yesterday, which was kind of lousy. Like, that's what then it gets a discussion. That's what I want. And I'm not getting it. So I'm not going to sit around, I'm going to do what I want to do. And I like Gus, so I don't, and he's not going to quit, right?
No.
So I don't want to do this again for like another week. It's just driving me nuts. So, yeah.
Okay.
There is tension on Team Minahan, Big Cat. It's tense right now.
I don't use any tension. I feel no tension.
Trivia, yeah.
Huh?
Trivia, yeah.
Yeah, trivia maybe. But yeah, like I don't like, this is somebody I hired who isn't capable of doing the job that I want him to do, and it's not his fault. That's all. I don't know. Does anybody think I'm wrong in the room? You guys were on the show today.
No, I like I said, when I pitched Eminem to my buddy Mick, my good buddy Mickey Marks.
Yep.
I thought it was a no-brainer because I was already under the foregone conclusion that he was gone. Then I thought he survived, so now we're back to where I was a week ago.
Right.
So,
well, you would like him to lose his job?
Selfishly, absolutely.
Yeah. What do you think, Pedro?
I would like for him to, I don't know, it's like the third or fourth chance at this point, but I think there's been a huge misconstrue of him wanting to pump out content and show his worth. But like you said, like those videos are revolved around him coming from his account and all, it's kind of related from that end. I think you're kind of looking for somebody, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, to like, maybe his role is actually make the social accounts like legitimate.
Yeah, I just don't know he's capable of doing that.
Yeah,
I just don't think he's intellectually capable of doing that.
And to semi-defend Gus here, like when you're in that, and you're going through ideas and whatnot, that is an easy thing to do. See something online, let it catch your idea, and just put it out real quick. Like you could do that within 5 minutes. But but if
that's your only job.
I know one of the top comments underneath it was like, what does this bring to the show? And obviously that's where you're gonna pivot back to, and it makes sense.
It doesn't bring anything to the show. It brings nothing to it's people. A lot of people might think it's funny. That's great. I mean, I didn't really care, but like that's fine. Or the other, that's great. But like I don't know what that does. Like I don't know.
What did you think about the Steve from Gloucester video where he called and about the pronunciation?
It was fine. Yeah, I mean the woman answered and said it when she answered the phone. It kind of took away from the entire thing. But yeah, it was fine. Like that's fine. But it's also not. That's fine. If you're doing a bunch of other stuff, I have no problem with that. If you're doing nothing else, I have a problem with that.
Yeah, I'm not just doing nothing.
I don't want to go back and forth on it anymore. I'm just saying that's where I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm just saying that's where I'm at. Like, but you're not going to quit, right?
No.
Okay.
One of my talking points today was maybe just personal assistant, groceries, errands.
For who?
You.
For him?
You've read him a list of groceries. He goes. He
wouldn't be capable of doing that. He has no discipline for that stuff.
It's worth a shot.
I don't. I get people watching are like, oh, here we go again. I totally get it. I believe me. This is how I'm just letting you know how my brain works. This is how my brain works. So I could do it off the air, and we could talk about Trump, or we can just talk about how I feel about the fucking show right now, which is what's going on. It's been hijacked by this guy and his, And I don't like the way he uses selective things to sort of be manipulative in terms of like feel bad for me.
The thing that he said the other day is like, if I leave here, I got nothing.
Well, yeah, and stuff going on in his life is sort of just kind of like, well, that's kind of a shitty thing to do. But that's who he is, so whatever. That's kind of where we're at.
Yeah. Although he then said later that episode that if you left today, what would you do tomorrow? I was like, I'd go to the post office and keep the legacy going. That's a great fallback plan.
Sure, he didn't have a job before.
Great job.
I mean, he should do that now because this is only going to be. If we're having this conversation now, like he's not going to be here in 2 years. He might be here in 2 months or 2 weeks, but he's not going to be here in 2 years. So. I don't know. I was annoyed. So just annoyed. It's annoying. Like I don't want to be annoyed. I'm trying to have a good time in this job. Like this is it. This is my job. I want to have I don't want to be with somebody when I look at them just like I don't want this person here. And it's also somebody I don't think is a bad person. So there's also that. So there's layers to it. So
is part of it having put that blame on yourself that you now feel need that it needs to be your definitive decision?
Well, obviously it's my decision.
Yeah.
Of course it's my decision. I don't want to fire somebody who's a nice guy. So
if that best of was aced, are you having this conversation even
no,
once?
probably not. Probably not. No, because a bunch of things wouldn't have been. I mean, I could right now if I wanted to. It's 10:06. I could get him to admit the lie he's had in the last 2 days and before 10:08.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that anymore. So it's
that was the most uncomfortable. Listen, was it Monday or Tuesday when you were going over it, and like I could feel the tension from New Jersey.
Yeah,
sure.
Because you feel bad, because like, and Augustus, when he's speaking to Rico or even past podcast, believe it or not, he could put together a sentence.
Definitely.
But then he gets in that thing. It's like, oh fuck me. Like you feel terrible because it's just panic. And it's just, I don't know.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I would quit, but well, maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. Who knows? But we'll see.
It's a tough spot because he is a nice guy. I get where you're coming from.
He's a nice guy.
Mick right now as a home was like, he's not gonna quit.
Oh, Mick and Steve from Gloucester.
He ain't gonna do nothing. Kirky ain't gonna do nothing.
Well, the beauty is if I did that, if I was gonna have him expose somebody, it would be Mick. So you came up with the idea.
I know, you cocksucker. I was thinking that. I was like, that motherfucker.
Well, I actually don't think you would. I said this.
You don't understand my job. I'm gonna be back in Massachusetts next week. I do this drive all the time. The only thing that would change, I'd be staying here longer than normal.
Where would you stay?
Probably for the first couple of times, just to make sure I don't get canned the first couple of weeks. I'd probably stay at Mima's, maybe Dave or someone's, but then I would look for like give someone, hey, I'll give you $400. Let me stay in your basement or something. I'd figure out something long term, because staying 1 or 2 nights is different than staying fucking.
I think after like 3 or 4 months, you'd be like, I don't want to do this split thing anymore.
Huh?
I don't think you want to do the split thing anymore.
You have to understand, I don't mind doing the split thing because I can stay in New Jersey.
Right.
It's good for everybody. Less than me for Alex, which is a fucking plus for her.
Right?
Yeah.
And like when I'm here, like if I'm not doing show stuff, like I have yards that I could maintain and that I'm already doing business with. It's not the end of the world. It would kind of make my life a little bit easier in a weird way, because people don't understand how much I drive. Like I drive a fucking bunch.
How about Mick? Do you think Mick would be comfortable splitting it full time?
Yes, because all he's said forever. Listen, when I called Mick to sell him that. Yes. No history not to trust Mick.
They've come a long way since the cake.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. You're the cake guy, right?
Buddies forever. Like our schedules are good too, because when he's bartending at nighttime, like I'm already done my day job, so I can pick up the slack. And then when I'm driving through the hills of fucking Wind Gap, he's at home. If something needs to be done, he could do it.
Okay.
So it's good. And like if you split the salary, we both can continue to move on and not be. I'm speaking for myself there. Maybe he does have a little agenda underneath, but for myself, I'd be fine.
Okay.
So is the greater plan there you two attacking each other, going at each other to ease the other one out, squeeze the other one out, or are you coming for me?
I don't think
we know what Mick's doing.
Honestly,
Mick.
I can speak for myself. I'd be able to contribute to the show.
Mick's a worm. Yeah. I heard Manners say that. I was listening to this thing this morning. He's like, Kirk saying Manners is a worm is the Mick's a worm is crazy. What the fuck are we talking about? I like Mick. I'm not saying he's a bad guy, but he's a worm.
I think it's a good quality.
I agree. I'm not saying for a producer, it's a great quality.
Stir quality you're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I don't know. But like, I don't know. You guys get awfully quiet when I get into the I don't know thing. You guys seem tense about this. You feel bad for him or something?
No, I don't. I do feel bad, but if you let him go and finally fired him, there's not a part of me that wouldn't be fucking fist pumping internally.
Sure. What were you gonna say, Pat?
No, I said I do feel bad.
Well,
for
due
him.
respect.
But, like I said, he's a nice guy, but I get where you're coming from too, obviously. And Coleman, going back to what he was saying with the whole Mick thing, you're still re-listening, right?
Yes.
Like the old episodes. So you're still in the Steve Robinson era producer?
Yeah. The last one I'm on was Jerry getting let go by EEI, I think because of Murchison.
Oh, okay. Try to take a page out of like
more,
Steve.
And Murchison was control the ratings book.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, before you say anything, speaking of his partner at that time, fuck is Mutt? Where is MutStack?
I'm waiting.
I think
I
it's
didn't
out.
win on it.
No, it's not.
right?
It was unbelievable.
It's not.
He commented on the poop story, so he's doing that.
Oh, he did?
Oh my God! If he's commented on that,
That's what he should be doing.
MutStack's not out.
MutStack is not out.
Oh, no.
Not out. Jesus.
You better have like breaking GM news today after taking a 24-hour hiatus after the news.
Yeah, sources are telling me about Elliot Wolf is what he's going to tweet out. Jeez. I thought Coleman, go ahead. I'm sorry. Or Steve, you were saying.
Oh, yeah. So Mick comes, like, he's basically coming for your job. And I don't think you, deep down, I don't think you really like Mick. Take a page out of Steve's playbook. Like, if somebody came in here and said, like, they're coming for Steve's job, Steve would, like, hunt them down and kill them. Like, you kind of sit there sometimes and you're like, No,
He's a nice guy.
I
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
but you got to have that killer instinct a little.
He's not built like that.
I'd love for I like Mick too. I'd love to see him drive to the Cape, go apply for Mick's jobs, and try to take all of his shifts at the bar that he works at.
Coleman showed a little life the other day with one of the callers.
Oh yeah, he did.
He got feisty.
Yeah, you got a little sensitive.
Yeah, I don't know about sensitive. He showed a little more.
Called him bro though.
Well,
No man.
3 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Coleman's next. Once this guy's gone, it turns. It's just, I got my patience level is at like 0 right now. So.
And that's the thing too that me and Mick were like talking about. Is like if we do get it, this is last week when we were operating the assumption we would have had it by now. It's like Kirk looks at us and hates us and wants us gone. See you later. We'll go back to coming in here when we're in the area. Like it's not the end of the world.
No loss.
Yeah,
right.
It's like, or if it goes well, it goes well. There's really no downside that we see.
And if I'm being completely honest, it's probably not fair. I'm like, Coleman moved here. Like I just feel different about that.
Of course, he signed a fucking lease.
Like it's just, I just feel like it's probably not fair, but it's also one of the things I factor. And Gus,
And he doesn't come from money too, so that lease would really weigh on him.
Who's that?
Coleman.
True. True.
Yeah.
True.
More of a hobby. Do you have an outside source you're considering? Outside
really.
of these two?
No, but that's the other thing is if I did this, right? If I fired this idiot, this would not become. I don't necessarily I would bring those guys in, but I would be fully updating everybody all the time. This would not be a producer search part 2.0. I'm not interested in that.
Yeah.
Like everyone went through that. We had a good time. It's not gonna be as good the second time. We would just hire somebody or people. I don't know.
Shattuck's looking for work potentially.
Is he out?
That's what I
He's
heard.
back. I mean, Odyssey's going down. So
Oh well, yeah, but you never. But I mean, if they
outside of the Eminem boys, I know you would never do this in a billion years. Shattuck would be hilarious there. You might go back. You might go back to the darkest part
every
of your
day
life.
of Shattuck could be too much for me. Like once a week, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but no.
Steve from Gloucester would like it.
He's been calling lately.
Yeah.
Or no?
No, he
Retired.
he retired.
Did he really?
If I have to pick between the skip and you guys, I'm going with the skip.
You will be handed a pink slip.
Somebody said he called him like 500 times.
I
few
knew
people
I
said
knew about
that.
Steve. Like I probably listened to one every 4 burn barrels.
Yeah.
And every time for years he'd be calling in, and I felt bad because people are assholes. I was protecting him, because of the lisp. So when I saw him pop up in this world, I was like, oh, he's gonna get fucking. I feel bad. It's just all
it's not-
yeah.
I listened to the Burn Barrel a lot during the whole divorce thing, and it turned out to be a whole sham.
Yeah, that was a scam.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Hey guys, Steve from Gloucester here.
Jesus. They, what's going with Jerry?
I think we're eyeing an early February return. I think
It's weird. I heard from you after the holidays and the end of January. I heard now early February. It
He
keeps
hasn't
moving.
paid him a fucking dime.
things take time.
Now listen, who cares? I'm paying, neither am I.
I understand, but it's a different situation.
That's weird. Oh, he isn't giving you anything?
I mean, I fill in for a little bit. Newsmax reached out. It wasn't him directly. Like, hey, like we want to get the ads up. Like, can you do X amount of shows a week? Blah blah. Sure, I'll fill in. You think just hey, here's something.
When was the last time there was an episode?
Shit, 5-6 weeks ago.
Jesus.
Yep.
Are you still on every week?
No. I told him. I said, listen, I could filling in is a couple shows, not fucking 14. 15.
They wanted you every day?
Well, yeah, it was like it kept going, and I was like, hey, like if I don't see something,
December 14th
throw me
was
some
the
fucking
last one.
coins.
Yeah, right.
Give me a little coin.
3 since December 1st. Yeah, jeez.
If they offered you that show while, let's say, you and Mick were doing this, would you just instantly leave and go and do that?
Great question, Coleman.
Boy, Coleman.
Good question, you motherfucker.
The MutStack is live.
I would
Bill
rather-
Belichick is out.
I would rather do this, but if he went with Gus and Mick and they offered me, because I could do it in my fucking kitchen and then go about my day.
Yeah, it's
easy.
Call.
It's fucking easy.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that.
Yeah, but this would be way easier than you think because I'm here fucking all the time.
Easier.
Yeah, it'd be way easier than you'd imagine.
So it would be easy for you to do this job, you're saying?
Easy.
Okay. That's not really what I want to hear.
No MutStack.
I'm saying, like,
you would just take it easy, you're saying?
I'm saying I'd be in the area. Like, he's like, I don't know if you can do the drive. I'm doing the drive regardless, whether I'm doing this or not.
Is MutStack up or did I get duped by some guy on Twitter?
No, it's up. It's online, like on the MutStack website.
There's a website?
MutStack.com.
Oh, I didn't know that. Jesus. It's not up. Has it been emailed out to people yet?
In the first picture, I don't
It's
think
a
you'd
horse.
ever
Are
guess.
you
Gotta be a
kidding
horse.
me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
It's his favorite picture of Bill Belichick.
I always like this
Jesus.
picture of Bill Belichick.
I like the Halloween party one. He's wearing the pirate outfit.
Oh, yeah. Great. What else?
Put a picture of Justin's guy up there.
Oh, did he?
So the very first podcast signed by Just Media, that's Alex Bennett's media company, This Is the Worst Podcast, had their first episode.
Ooh, do we know any of these people involved?
So Brittany Furlan, I knew because she used to be like a Vine star, but she's married now to Tommy Lee.
I know him.
Yeah.
What's Vine?
Vine was like pre-TikTok.
Oh, that's like the video.
Yeah.
It was like
ahead of its
6
time.
seconds, I think. Yeah. So they had their first episode. It basically feels...
This is Tommy Lee?
No, it's his wife.
Okay.
She's like way younger than him, obviously.
Right. I've seen his penis.
Yeah.
Driving a boat. That's what I said earlier.
Yep.
So it basically seems like their own version of like a Call Her Daddy.
Okay.
And I will say it's already better than Mean Girls.
Wow.
Better chemistry, like right off the
Brittany
first
and who?
episode. Brittany, they're both Brittany's. I didn't know the other one.
Mm-hmm.
She's a basically it just seemed like she banged a bunch of NBA players.
Okay.
So
The one from the Phoenix Suns or a different one?
no, different.
Never her?
one. No,
Okay.
she was that was the
Every team's got one.
yeah.
So pretty much the setup is the same as Mean Girls, but you're saying they're more talented.
Not I'm saying
Right.
So
yes,
just Call Her
yes.
Daddy.
So the owner is
adjacent.
this one's banging players, you're saying.
Yeah, the other she says like in the episode
okay,
she's
gotcha.
like she hooked up with a bunch of NBA dudes.
Gotcha. Well, okay. I'll walk you through it. Go ahead. Whoa.
Guys, welcome to This Is the Worst Podcast.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's finally here.
I can't-
That sounds like Jordan
I
Woodruff.
can't do it. I can't. I'm sure it's great. I don't have the patience for it. I can't. Listening to that makes me upset. I can't
If you're
listen to
Alex
those voices.
Bennett, would you part ways for your own career with Jordan?
My God, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think she's so dumb. Alex is dumb too. Like she's not as dumb as Jordan, but
The karate joke.
it's unbelievable.
Crazy.
I think there's something that like, Alex Bennett could still continue to do this and make money somewhere.
But I think people.
What makes you say that?
She's talented
I think
enough.
people have this idea that Alex was doing like this crazy stuff. She really wasn't. Like she fell into that one thing, and then Dave basically had them call it that podcast. Like they weren't really Mean Girls.
I don't even know if they were really friends
Talked about
before that.
dinosaurs.
I think they even hinted that they
I
weren't
don't know
friends.
what was Jordan doing before that? Wasn't she like
she
Milwaukee?
she won like a TikTok competition. She was doing pop culture stuff.
Yeah, she's an idiot. But I
Yeah.
mean, like, I don't think. Yeah, just I don't know. Maybe I like Alex, but I don't really know what she's gonna do. Like, what is she gonna do? Start
If
a
she
brand new
has
podcast?
something, I don't
Like,
know.
If
there's
she had a hand in picking this, like I think it's a good like at recognizing talent here.
are you getting paid for this
He likes
podcast?
it.
Coleman?
No, I'm just saying, like
He did say it was
comparatively,
better. He's like, this is better than Mean Girls.
it was.
No kidding, it's better than me.
Team up with
Doesn't take
Sophia
much.
with an F.
What's that?
Team up with Sophia Franklin.
Sure. I mean, I don't know.
That's a Mean Girls movie.
What do they talk about here? They just talk about
They
fucking or
they talk about getting caught masturbating over the holidays.
Oh my god, that's crazy. They did.
yes.
Let me hear
Like
it.
the dollar store, Alex Cooper.
Oh, Brittany,
true.
I went home. My family was immediately stressing me out. So I was like, whatever, I'm just going to go to bed. Just sleep it off. Started masturbating. My dad poked his head in my room to say goodnight, which is an attack. You can't just open a door that your grown child. And he's like, good night, I love you. And the thing is so
Coleman's got some ear for talent, man.
Yeah, I would say that was disrespectful to the Mean Girls.
He's gonna wind
Oh
up.
come on.
I'd rather listen to the fucking karate joke.
Coleman, you should be a PD at a radio station with that ear for talent. She did what? She was mad. First of all, I'll say this: Colleen, first of all, claims that women don't masturbate, but secondly, a girl masturbating getting caught.
You can hide it.
That's bullshit. A guy can get caught masturbating. A girl's not get caught masturbating.
Well, she goes on to say she
What
had
is
like
she
the
fucking-
full
what is she-
vibrator out.
Legs in the air.
Sure, right. And then you get crazier. Like then my dad walked over, and all of a sudden I was kind of like, my dad's kind of hot.
No, they do talk
And then it's like-
stepdads
and then-
eventually.
And then like it was weird. Like, he put his cock in my mouth, and like it was kind of hot, and I was stroking his balls, and like he came out. Like, do you mind if a guy comes in your face or not? Like, how many times? And then Coleman's sitting there like,
This is actually Call Her
Coleman's
Daddy.
like, this is really good.
They got something here.
This is just me. Coleman, make sure to get the media name in there. I think he's getting paid. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not getting
What are you
paid.
doing? Is Kim fucking paying you for this? or something?
No, I mean I just think it's better than.
karate.
Oh, it's terrible.
That joke has legs.
That's
That joke
obviously
has legs.
terrible, but yeah.
But they just seem to have more of like a chemistry. between
Coleman, you want to hire them? Man? What do you want me to
I'm just
do?
saying
What would you
that
like me to do?
They'll be here by
just saying
February.
it's better-
They'll be sitting here.
I mean, Coleman couldn't land that one OnlyFans girl, so now he's trying to get this fucking. Who was the one you're trying to get? Riley Gaines?
No,
Was it?
Kelsey
Rowdy
Gunner.
Gaines?
Kelsey
Was it?
Gunner.
Kaylee Gunner.
Who's
Kaylee
Riley
Gunner.
Gaines? Is that the
That's
swimmer?
the swimmer.
Yeah.
She's brave.
Yeah, somebody called her ugly. Go after them.
It's real courage.
Yeah, Whitlock is good. Whitlock's good. He's interesting.
Hey, you said you texted him 3 weeks, like maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago about something, and he didn't get back to you.
Yeah.
Weird move on Jerry's part.
No, it's fine.
If Jerry responded playfully, could that go anywhere? And now you're not responding.
No, this was it was something that was something super specific, and I was like, I don't want to talk or anything, but like,
Really? So if he with a 10 out of 10 response, it ends anyway.
yeah, yeah, I'd be like, oh, good, you know.
Go if he like fell on his sword, apologize for everything. Yeah, it's
He doesn't have
too
to.
late.
I think he thinks that like it's just. I think we both. It's like an unhealthy thing where it's like it's been like almost a year. I think. Right? It was the beginning of last year.
Longer than that.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Huh. Who's he still friends with?
Saves me a
from
funeral
that
in
old
the wake, which is
I was
good.
gonna say getting close to him again would be like adopting an elderly dog. Like
Yeah,
you're just
who
gonna
needs
get
it?
close and then.
Right.
Is he still friends like with anyone from that station? You think? I know Mutt
No.
says he isn't really.
Oh, I don't know. Glenn probably. I guess. I mean, but so am I.
They have the same political elk too.
Yeah,
true.
That's the guy in Arizona.
Glenn the Ordway?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Arizona. That's the guy in that. That's how he's known.
Are you mocking me? Is
Well, he's a
from
very
Arizona?
famous Boston sports
Okay, well,
radio.
I don't
That's
fuck. I know him as a guy from Arizona. All right, anyway,
Well, it'd be like if
I
Francesa
digress.
moved there, though. For me, it'd be like, that's a guy in Arizona. Yes, but yes. Yes, Glenn's in Arizona. I don't know if he's in Arizona right now, but yeah. Great guy. But I don't know. I wouldn't know who else. I have no idea. I don't know. I hope he is. I know.
I texted him something like 3 weeks ago. He said something funny back. Guy, he's got a little humor to
What'd you
him.
text him?
It was something.
What terrible political story did you text him?
It was, yeah. Oh, no. I turned my phone off out of respect. It was about that one account, Defiant L's. Use him as an example, like mocking a liberal. I sent it to him, and he said something like along the lines, "I finally made it," but it was much funnier. Got a little humor to Jerry. You wouldn't
like
know
a
from
knee
it.
slapper.
You wouldn't know it's from his show.
Yeah.
Got a little humor on the side.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that. I don't know.
I just want you guys to be, cordial.
It's never going to happen.
Fuck him.
Oh, you didn't like even coming in here not being playful at all with the callers?
No. I mean, I didn't care. It wasn't like I didn't love it.
It was absurd. Like have a little fun.
It was brutal at that 5.
Any other show notes you want from 2021, Montante?
What else? Let's fire Gus. Let's fire Gus.
What do you want me to say? Go ahead. Is this what you're going to bring to the table as a producer? Defiant L?
You'll get this 4 times a week.
Uh-oh.
Jesus God. What else?
You have Weitzman sitting here.
Oh, you're gonna get that guy with 18 million followers.
Oh, great.
Right out of the gate, first day.
Fucking moron. What do you got?
On radio yesterday, I just had 2 polls from that. One person called in about Kmarko, and it got pretty awkward.
Oh, I did. I'd heard about this. Yes, I did. I suspect the person who I heard about this from sent this to you.
No,
Okay. Did you get it or did Gus get it?
I got it. I just watched radio and pulled it.
Did you watch radio yesterday, Gus?
I did not watch radio. I was doing. I watched Tiny CEO, a lot of the network stuff.
Good. Okay. Good. You all right, Drip Lord? Hold on. What's wrong? What's wrong?
I don't know.
Drip Lord looks like a South Park character. Have I said this before? Who is it?
No, he.
Put your you know what you look like? Oh, no, I'm okay.
Jake Marsh.
Are you a South Park fan or no?
No,
Okay.
no, I never found it funny. I look
Are
like
you like South Park or no?
I was thinking almost like the.
Put your hand up like that again for a second, if you would, Drip Lord.
Is he the?
I was thinking
like
the Canadian.
the gay teacher.
hey.
Mr. Garrison?
No, not Mr. Garrison.
No, he looks like he looks
I'm
like
Googling
he looks
it.
like Nathan from the Special Olympics
Yeah.
episode.
That's gonna go
Yes.
well.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Mimsy.
God damn it.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he
Let
doesn't
me
have a
see.
chin either.
Let me see. Can you put it? Can you see the right Montante or no?
Yeah, I want to see.
Let me see.
Oh yeah.
I used to have
Put it
long
side by
hair.
side of those two.
I used to have long hair too. Oh, fuck.
I'm parked on the street here
Get a picture of
earlier.
those. Get a picture of those two.
He needs the shades.
He pulled up behind me. And I looked. I was like, that looks like a fatter Patrick Ford because he was like moving around.
You
and
gonna let him do this to you?
Jesus.
Well, listen.
Put
Thanks,
the
Gus.
head back, would you? Give the Nathan look.
So I DM him. I go, is that you behind me?
I think he looks fine.
My wife's.
Why couldn't you just wait till you saw him and say, was that you? Why have to DM him?
I was curious to see if it was him.
When? Here?
Outside.
I knew it was him. New Jersey plays tinted.
Why would you just
windows
ask
and
him like when you
support
saw
the
him?
police.
Because
2 seconds later.
We're both here early. So I was like, hey, let's go up together as a team. It's a
Oh,
tandem.
well, I saw that. Now he's fucking selling
We
you
came
out.
up. We came up here. We talked a little abortion with Coleman.
We're the second and third ones here.
Who was not here? I mean, I know I wasn't. No Gus? Coleman.
That was me.
Yeah. What time did you get here?
He wasn't bad.
8 something.
When did you guys get here?
8.
Jesus
I came
Christ.
here once and I got like 3 hours of traffic. My GPS said 9:41. That'd have been it.
Any other like fucking panoramas you want to show us today, or
Not
what
good.
the
Yeah,
fuck?
that one. Yeah, that
What was
one.
that about? How you
what-
doing?
I tweet like when things
What
go
is
to my
that?
head.
What was that?
A shoebox
Diorama.
diorama. It's like something you do in
Shoebox
elementary.
diorama?
Was it yours?
No.
Oh, I thought it was like.
Gus was doing a book report, which is elementary
Oh, I
school
got you. I thought it was one of your
based,
kids or something. Your kid's
and-
little,
No,
right?
no,
Yeah,
he's not
yeah,
there
yeah,
yet.
yeah.
No.
What about if you want to have kids and stuff and you're here half the year?
I'll probably fired after a fucking year. We're good. We got
That's not
time.
the attitude you want to have.
Well, I'm saying
Why do you want to get married?
if that I could be married and still fucking live here for 5 days out of the
probably be best for the marriage.
That's probably
Alex
true.
is a bigger fan of this than me.
That's true. Yeah, it's a win for her.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's for sure.
She's gonna write you.
So, Gus, your first story was your first story was what was Gus's first story?
Consistency pod.
Yep.
Then you listed a tiny CEO. You said, okay. What's your second story?
My second story, Top Gun 3 is coming out. They started the production of it and you said when Top Gun 2 was coming out that it was going to be the best movie of the year. So I
was wrong.
Any early predictions for 3 is going to be the worst?
No, I just don't. I mean, if you saw Top Gun 2, you would say, how can they make a Top Gun 3? But they made so much money that they have to make a Top Gun 3. It's going to be terrible. But.
Same cast.
Yep. I saw Cruise in, Miles Teller's in, and Glenn Powell. They're all.
Did the stashes come back? I feel like that was a movement when that happened.
Who was that? Oh, Miles Teller stash?
Yeah, like that was big.
I guess he probably has to do that. Yeah.
Could you grow a mustache?
No, not at all. It's tough.
I can't.
You did. You did.
That wasn't a great one, though.
You did.
It wasn't a great one, though.
This is growth with you. Last time someone took a bad picture of your hair, the next day you came in shaved.
I had more hair that time. I'm not there yet. But
How far away were you from?
I'll probably get shaved this weekend. Tomorrow's gonna rain.
What about just maybe once, just leave the mohawk, just come in here once to see what it's like.
I just don't think it would work.
Oh, that could work.
I don't think that would work.
You naturally have it.
That would bother me to have that. Like it's just a thing. I don't think I could have that. No, I don't even like having this much hair. Don't like it. Don't like it. What else?
So I did have that radio. If you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we got away Top Gun 3, which will be out in about 20 months. Go ahead.
A few months ago, Stooley, a longtime Stooley, asked a question about how or why Kmarko, isn't part of the gang anymore, and whatever happened there,
Now hold on, Kelly Keegan's the new host of the show. Like she's talking she's not afraid to talk shit, right?
Oh.
Like
Yeah,
she's gonna take somebody. She takes everybody down. She's a bad bitch, is what she says, right? So let's hear it.
Curious, what happened between John, Kevin, and Casey. The three of them just seemed like they were good friends. Whatever happened, I'm just curious. Are they on good terms, or what happened there?
Wow, way to bring this show to us.
These are wild.
Barstool Radio, baby.
Everybody gets past the.
I'm gonna go to the fucking bathroom.
Is that what's his name?
He's a comedian. That's wild.
I guess. What is that all they say?
I'll say this, and I think we can move on past it. I think that people need to remember that we are coworkers first and friends second.
Get
and sometimes
the fuck out of
you
here.
hang out with people more than you do other times, but that's just how it goes sometimes. People are busy, people are doing their own thing.
What is that even? What words are those? Is she talking about Casey or Kmarko or what?
He was pumping her out, right?
How it goes sometimes.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Pumping her out?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Sex. Intercourse.
Oh, I don't know that. I mean, I don't. I think they dated. I don't know that. I'm speaking from a position I don't know. But what is she saying? Who is she talking about? What is she? Casey or Kmarko or Kevin or John?
So that guy also brought up the CCK crew almost.
Oh, he said that. Yeah.
Right. So I didn't really understand the relation there, but I guess he was just bringing up the two, and then
People are doing their
I think
own thing.
Fights' answer was
I
the
don't
more
think
telling.
It's really much past that, unless it is. Who knows?
John?
Dude, Bill Belichick was fucking good, man.
Yeah, I don't think there's any love lost between those guys. I know that,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I legitimately don't know why, but I know that not a lot of love lost between them.
Yeah.
But why not just? I mean, I don't understand.
She does say after the fact. I think it was I had my coffee or something later. She's like, yeah, good thing I had my coffee today, or otherwise things would have been different or something. So,
good night.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I mean, at least I don't understand that. That's dreadful though. Jesus. Ugh. Anyway, what else? What else, Gus?
On WEEI, things got heated yesterday morning between Wiggy and Curtis.
Yeah, I heard that. Whatever.
You don't know?
No,
Okay.
No.
It felt forced.
It felt a little forced. Yeah, it felt like it was almost like a fake swear. That's what I thought. But whatever.
Curtis for being that guy who talks more than almost anybody on that show.
I'll tell you what, I heard that cut. I was like, it's way more alive than the other morning show, though. Honestly, at least there's some life to it.
Brutal.
I mean, I'll say this. Like I said, I like Bob and Jonathan Kraft, but I thought yesterday, just say you fired Belichick. What the fuck are we doing? Why they drag Belichick?
They were never going to do that, though. It's just that's how it was always going to end.
But then he did. Then Bob went up by himself a couple hours later. And basically threw Belichick under the bus, which is fine because he wasn't winning. If that's what you want to do it. But don't be like, hey, this is mutual. It was not mutual. Belichick said he wanted to still be there. Why are you pretending like it's mutual? It's not mutual.
Do you think Belichick said that to an extent and didn't really beg? Is there a way where if Belichick begs, I won't do this, get a GM, is there a way they keep him or he was out?
I heard Kraft say yesterday, somebody asked him that, and I think Kraft gave a good answer where Kraft was like, listen, if I brought in a general manager now, this guy's been doing this for 20 years. He's had total control. You bring in some GM, and Bill Belichick now doesn't have control. It's Bill Belichick and some new GM. That's not going to work.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, that's Bill Belichick. It's not gonna, but I thought it was a good answer, but it's not a good answer after you say you mutually parted ways. If you say, hey, I don't want him to coach a team anymore. I might disagree with you, and I think I do disagree with you, but I'm okay with that because you're being honest. He wanted it both ways yesterday, Kraft. Because Kraft always wants people to like him. He's always wanted that. Even going back to Goodell when Goodell was fucking over Brady. He's a nice guy, but it's a weakness. He wants everyone to like him. So he does that. So he was like, okay, everybody likes me. Everyone knows I'm not mad at Bill. Bill's not mad at me. And then he goes and does a press conference by himself where I thought he fucking buried Belichick yesterday for 20 minutes, which I don't even think is unfair, but it's unfair when the thing before you say it was mutual. It's never mutual.
Yeah.
Like this is not mutual, but it's what it is.
Well, Cullinane was mutual if you go back to
Cullinane
that.
was mutual.
Yeah, it was mutual.
That was the exact
What would
same
have happened
time.
if Cullinane used Gussie's tactics of stick-to-itiveness? Is Cullinane still there?
I probably would have fired Cullinane because Cullinane would sometimes get so snappish. He'd back off, but eventually I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I think.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, Cullinane's fuck up was so gigantic in my mind. Like, that was a bigger fuck up than the best of because I don't care that much about the best of.
Yeah.
I care about what it portends, but I don't. But the live show is the live show. That's the most important thing. After the show itself.
Yeah.
Best stuff is whatever, but they fucked it up, obviously. Yeah, I think. Okay. Cullinane takes off tomorrow for Disney. I was texting with him. He's off tomorrow. I was texting him.
Gotta hit that Indiana Jones show.
True. Yes.
Can't miss.
Texting with him some stuff.
So he's just going to stop reporting?
Who's that?
Cullinane is going to be off the Turtleboy beat for a couple.
I guess. I suppose. I don't know what the fuck is going on there. Turtleboy people get so mad at me when I say that. I really don't know what the fuck is going on.
I wanted to stop by and visit him.
Turtleboy?
I've never visited somebody in jail. I thought maybe you could just show up. Apparently, you have to be pre-approved.
Did you actually go?
No. I had someone look it up. See if I could just pop by, but you have to be pre-approved. He probably has set people pre-approved. I'd just be curious to talk to him. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Same here. I hope he's doing well. Like I said, I like the guy. I'll be very clear for the people who think I'm not. I don't think he should be in prison. So, I mean, I just don't. Do I think he did dumb things? Again, I have no fucking idea because I see it in my For You thing. It's like people who are like this and then this and then like this. And I'm like, I don't know if Karen Reed did it or not. People don't want to hear that. I don't think Kevin Mailer's not in jail right now and Turtleboy's in jail right now. That seems strange to me.
Yeah.
That just seems strange to me.
Any word from Mailer or anything? Anybody down there tell you anything?
No, they did that. YouTube guy ripped us off, tried to do that thing, but there was
you asked Turtleboy, just off mic, hey, if you go back in time, would you have left the story alone? What do you think he says?
I think probably no. I think he probably.
I think he probably would have gone about it a different way. Based on maybe.
That's not really his way.
Yeah,
though.
when he goes, he goes. He's not.
And that's great. Everyone's like, oh, but it's also like there's a way to do it. But I keep going back to, and maybe it's wrong, but everyone got together and to collectively, every police officer said, let's fuck this guy over. Maybe.
If you could steal an election, you could put Turtleboy in jail. I mean, it's
corruption.
corruption.
I suppose that's true.
And then you hear something too, I'm following it from afar, but then you hear something about I can't keep up, something about a Jeep, and Karen Reed's something about a Jeep getting a Jeep through a.
Well, so there's this one guy, whenever he's in court, there's this one guy who live tweets it. This guy fucking hates Turtleboy. But he's the one guy who's actually presenting what's going on in court. But
So
it's
you
so
gotta follow it.
slanted.
You gotta follow it, yeah.
Because he'll be like, Turtleboy says this. He'll be and the jurors in the audience or whatever, everyone gasps. And I'm like, what the fuck? Is there somebody on the other side so I can get some balance? But then the other side is
yeah.
But I like the guy, and I mean,
I didn't understand the
there
part
are people.
of it.
I'm sorry, Coleman. We're all curious about your take on it. But there are people. There are people who have been you read today. You'll read about somebody who got arrested for his 42nd DUI or something. Like the fucking wrestler
Peltier.
Yes,
Sonny.
No.
Sonny. They're calling him kind of working on. She had 10 DUIs, and then she fucking kills a guy. Turtleboy, I think, probably stepped over some lines journalistically, and he's in jail right now. And Kevin Mailer is sitting around taking money from the taxpayers of South Carolina.
Yeah.
While he pretends to have some injury today. The world is fucked.
Yeah.
That's all. Well,
I'm nervous to comment on it. I tweeted one thing about it.
Well, were you a pussy after that?
Whole.
I could have told you to stay away from that shit. Like, we have fun. Our world is like stupid and late. You know, but people think we're crazy. But like,
I got like DMs like
really
fucking asshole.
Yeah,
Like okay,
Jesus. From both sides or from
both? Yeah,
yeah. That's what I mean.
And I deserved it anyway. I should never go.
Even here, I'm like you shouldn't be in jail. I'm sure people are gonna tweet it. Whatever.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Definitely.
Coleman, go ahead.
No, just the part of it where there was a thing with like the ex-girlfriend or something. And
Yep.
she had to take like a abortion pill or something.
Yes.
That was all confusing to me. Like that.
Yeah, but then
narrative
they're
around
saying maybe
that.
she wasn't pregnant. I don't.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I have
That's
no,
the one thing. And I'm a horny guy. I'll be honest.
Yeah, sure.
He's definitely has a sex addiction. He can't stop fucking.
Right.
And it keeps getting him in trouble.
Oh, but she be in jail for that?
No. But I'm saying, like, if you're gonna be, be in this hot water, you have to be a little more careful. He's sloppy with it. Literally.
I guess. But again, I read them like I don't know because I see that and I see something else. I'm like, I don't fucking know what's going on. I don't know.
Yeah, but if you're not fucking somebody on the side, you don't have the chance to get exploited and have it be drawn out.
Sure. I guess. Yeah, a witness in the case. I guess supposedly or
apparently.
I
Yeah.
don't understand it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I try and read it and then it's like 7,000 things. I'm like, I don't.
Oh, that state trooper that he got caught with a couple years ago.
Yeah. But again, like
horn dog alert.
But again, should he be?
You've seen her.
Should he be in jail though? It's like
No, definitely not.
Well, speaking of the horn dog, you're going to see a week from tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be devastated.
Prepare to be devastated.
No,
I have no idea. I have no idea.
And if I'm right,
but let's just play it out, okay? Like in your mind.
But wait, can I go to this?
Sure, that's fine. As long as you don't talk to me.
Your other half is going.
Alex
Who's
wants
that?
to go.
Mick.
Oh,
Alex wants to go.
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah.
No, sure, she can go. Yeah. Let's say she's hot.
It's a win.
Then what?
Sam.
It's a just
you just want the picture.
no, just be like, yeah, Montante was right. Good. He's a good fucking ear.
Yeah, you have a good
That's
ear
all.
for hot. Okay.
Great ear for hot. I know she's hot.
Play some sound of a random woman on social media.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
most of them are hot. That's the problem. Like, you know what I mean?
Give me 3. Give me 2 hot, 1 ugly. I bet you can find the ugly.
2 hot, 1 ugly.
This will be mean if it fits.
Keep in mind, Coleman
Someone
has
we
no
know.
idea what's an attractive
Yeah, it's
woman
gonna
or
be
not.
tough,
So,
yeah.
I mean, Barbara Streisand is not an attractive woman, Coleman, just so you know.
Give me a second.
Give me Jeffree Star.
James Charles.
Although there's
Breaking
something.
news, 10:28 a.m. Ryan Minahan. Twitter. Top Gun 3 is in the works.
Good damn it.
Thank you, Ryan.
There's something about a
You got
good-looking
cuffed,
woman who has an
Gus.
ugly voice, like a good, gross, raspy voice.
I don't.
Someone
I'm
who's
sure
hot.
I don't know what you mean. Like who?
Fran Drescher.
Okay. She's like 70 now.
No,
You're
she's
saying
still-
nanny days, you're saying.
Oh yeah, the voice
Okay.
is horrific, but it makes her hotter in a weird way.
Okay. Yeah, it bumps her up, you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
I suppose she has like an
It's
average
unique.
voice.
Yep.
Who has like an average voice?
Alex Bennett. The looks do it for me. The voice doesn't.
She has kind of a raspy voice, I think.
Jordan Wood-
Sassy Snacks had a good voice.
Yeah, she did.
Rest in peace.
Terrible voice is the 90210 caller.
Any words
John
to describe
Sears?
her?
Huh?
Any words
John,
to describe her?
your enemy.
Yeah.
No.
Bitch. She went away.
Still bringing that act up. Huh? Jesus, God, loser.
Listen, you can get this every other week.
It's true. God, thank God.
This is taking a really long time.
It's hard because so many of them are just like like sound in the back now, and it's not like actual voices. Find someone good. Let me just scroll TikTok. That might help.
Who's the most attractive woman in the world right now, Montante?
It's a good question.
Thank you.
Great question, actually. I'll give you great for that.
Thank you. Who's at
I don't want to get this wrong.
Who's her peak right now? It's her time.
I got
You know what I mean?
one. No, that's
That's
not
a
it.
guy.
I know.
I got one.
Go ahead. Guys, hold on for a second. Montante's answering a question. Let me know when you have 3. Let me know when you have 3.
I would say under the radar from Jersey Shore, look up Donatella something at 10, Barbero or something.
Donatella Barbera? That seems like
Beat.
Maron.
Not Donatella Versace. Beat. How do you spell?
probably not Donatella
Yeah.
Versace, though.
A little different.
How do you spell the last name?
Donatella, I think Donatella's a big one. Not too many of them. Barbello or something.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I see it.
Oh, Barbaro.
She brings the heat. I'm a gigantic fan.
Nah. If this is the one
Huge
you're
fan.
thinking of, no.
Huge fan.
No, like,
Donatella Barbera?
Oh, yeah.
I'll say Tate McRae right now.
Who's that?
Check her out. She's
The singer?
yeah. She's
Any
banging.
thoughts on Donatella?
Her, Selena Gomez.
One second. I'm getting there.
From North Jersey, right?
Yeah.
I can't get it. What the hell's wrong with me? Donatella.
Yeah, she's all right.
Oh, she's good looking.
Good
too.
eyes. Good eyes, though. I'll give her that.
I mean,
Not more than good eyes there, Coleman.
She's a little too.
You think it's the hottest one on the planet?
That's for me. For me.
That's
For
what I'm
me.
saying. But she's not
For
even
me.
Jersey hot, though. That's not the
I'm a fan.
stereotypical Jersey
Yeah,
hot.
I'm a fan.
This is the
Gigantic
hottest
fan.
girl on the planet?
You asked the question. You got an answer.
You see this, Triple Lord?
That's a bad picture.
Well, go to the second picture when you type her in Google. Like her face is all messed up, but it won't.
Oh,
load.
just be nice.
No, I'm not saying that bad. Yeah.
You put
She's
me on.
fine. I mean,
I feel good with my
she's
answer.
more attractive than I am. I'm just saying she's the most attractive
All right,
person on
what,
earth.
what would you say? It's gonna be some celebrity.
What do you want me to say?
No,
You want me
go
to say
ahead,
something with
say
high
it. You
school
go.
with?
You go. You go.
Let me think. I asked the
That is
question.
a tough question.
Well, no, but I'm not gonna say Donatella Barbero.
Yeah,
Who looks like a,
you don't have that much depth.
she's like a Barbie doll.
I have
like
depth.
she looks like a. She looks, I mean, you also think that what's her face attractive the other day? That everyone was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Oh, what a rack, Kellyanne.
Oh God!
What a body.
God.
Oh, body of a goddess.
What do you think of Marjorie Taylor?
Oh, forget it.
How about what's her face? The Colorado one that was jerking the guy off.
Yeah, she's a little more trashy.
Bober?
It works for me.
She's more attractive. She's more attractive than Donatella Barbero.
You're out of your fucking. Shut up.
10 out of 10.
Coleman's not the gayest one in the room all of a sudden. That's a
10
terrible
out of 10.
thing.
You're
Came
close.
with Selena
Not even
Gomez. That's
close.
better than Donatella
Selena
Barbero.
Gomez.
Selena
Her
is
fuck
good.
sometimes she looks like she got fucking stung by bees.
Selena Gomez.
She has a disorder.
Selena Gomez's talking voice for me would not be. I would,
Agreed on that because Only Murders.
and I didn't like her face when she was talking to Taylor Swift and that girl at the Golden Globe. She was
I like a little of that. Yeah.
I was
If you
like,
want
I
a
like
little,
that.
you know, maybe a Dunkin', maybe Subway owner, but look up Melissa Reddy. She's a soccer reporter in England. Pretty good.
fucking you should honestly have your penis taken off because you're so perverted.
Look it up. Look it up. Look up Melissa Reddy.
It's the same kind of like.
No, it's not.
Dua Lipa.
Yeah, Dua Lipa's hot.
Dua Lipa, yeah.
These people are also young for me. I'm trying to, you know.
You need a Oofy Maloofy.
I like Melissa Gorga a little
Salma
older.
Hayek.
Who?
Melissa Gorga. That's one for Dave Cullinane.
Salma Hayek is great, but I wouldn't say Salma Hayek's she's great.
I mean, Margot Robbie, if you're gonna like, she's just.
Oh, stop.
She's mid. She's
Come
mid.
on.
She's
No,
mid.
that argument was bullshit. Margot Robbie is not mid.
Do we have
I
a
know,
closet? Do we
I'm
have a closet in this place? Go in there. Leave me alone. Jesus. She's a very attractive woman, but again, she's had her time. Like I'm trying to.
What about Gus? This is me.
It could be a pride thing.
Gus likes busty redheads. I remember that.
Who do you say, Gus?
I mean, I was gonna say Dua Lipa.
That's random. You're gonna say a name and he says.
No.
I'll give you credit. You're creative.
I'm still waiting for.
I'm trying to be creative. I could say fucking.
No, but
I could say Salma Hayek, or I could say whoever. I could say Halle Berry, who still looks awesome. But that's easy. I'm trying to.
A good adult star who's under the radar. Check this one out. Saying it, I'll spell it out. NICA_rock. Talent.
Well, I mean, how did you think it was going to be? How were you going to pronounce it?
I'm not saying it.
He messed up
say
one
it.
word the last time.
Yeah, I'm
he was
not.
in.
Yeah. NICA_rock. If you're looking for
_rock.
ROC or ORCK?
ROCK. Yeah.
Again, still kind of same vibe. If this is the same person you're talking about,
Definitely is. I'm not a tattoo guy. But I allow it for her.
that might not have been the right one.
This is her.
I don't have great eyesight. It might not be. Yeah,
She's
so.
You definitely don't have great
dyed pink
eyesight.
hair?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
definitely
that's
don't
blonde
have
now. We're on blonde. We're onto a blonde stage.
Are you gay?
Not gay at all.
You see- you sure? You can see the purple from here.
I'm a wealth of knowledge. I'm still waiting on your answer, gay boy.
Well, no,
Let's hear it.
I think about it. I just don't throw at these people
Yeah,
who
take
look like
it
they
easy.
should be.
Coleman's right there.
I'd say Jamie Lynn Sigler's still got
It's
it.
our word.
What?
Meadow Soprano?
What?
Oh,
She's great looking.
Meadow
But
Soprano's
she's very attractive. But I mean, she's very attractive. I would not say
She's not even the
though.
best looking female on the show.
I think she's better looking now
Oh,
than AJ.
true.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, she does a podcast
saying
with
now.
She does a
With AJ.
podcast with AJ. It's pretty good. Why don't you book them? They fucking do stuff all
I
the
can't
time.
get
I
the
like that
fucking
one.
Stallone cousin. Do you think they're
Well,
gonna get
I'd like to. Yeah, them. I'd like
Although
to.
AJ is a Barstool fan.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Book them. She's a very attractive.
Me and Mick would have had him months ago.
Who'd you say, Pat?
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
It's a good one. That
I don't know.
That one video with the mic.
Hey, she's newly single.
I mean, I've always been a big Kate Beckinsale guy, but like again, her time, like she had her moment in the sun. She's still very attractive. I'm thinking of somebody who's peaking right now. You know, like the
I googled it. You
like
wanna
the
run-
Selma
you wanna-
Hayeks, like the
I guess Sydney
Mika
Sweeney would be on the
Rocks.
list.
Who?
Sydney Sweeney.
She's like she could be my daughter. I don't
I
know.
know
She's
for
Sydney
you, but
Sweeney.
She's also you can find a million Sydney.
Oh yeah,
Plus
go
she's probably
go
not.
take a walk on. Go up. Good, go for a walk.
not here.
No, go for a walk. Go up and down the street. Go to the Dunkin' Donuts. Come back and tell me how many girls you found. So go. You get 10 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, is he bringing one back or?
We'll find out.
Hey,
yeah, if somebody wants to come on the show, you think?
I hope he comes back.
I think I know where you could go to get someone.
Coleman, come back. Yeah, I know where you're.
Come back with the reamer.
Well, because you were the one that pointed it out the other night.
Coleman, take a walk. You find somebody who looks like Sydney Sweeney, bring her back. Okay. Okay.
This is very objectifying.
Kid brings
What's
back
that?
like a
He's bringing in pieces of meat. It's like Howard Stern. Do we have the Sibian?
I have a feeling that he talks to girls a different way. Or they're kind of friends.
Hey, you want to get your hair done?
Well, I don't think it's like, well, you guys can do with that.
Want to be on a podcast?
I don't want to say some high because it's so obvious.
I'm saying it's a
I
tough
Googled
answer.
it. You want
So
to read the Google?
I get
Google for what?
Hottest woman in the world.
Sure.
Have you looked up Melissa Reddy?
Yeah.
I'll give it a
I'll
look.
run through them quick. Scarlett Johansson, Megan Fox, Adriana Lima, Kate Upton, Margot Robbie.
I mean, it's obviously.
Cheese dick.
Yeah,
Cheese
obviously.
dick. Yeah.
It didn't work out as well as I thought in my head.
Margot Robbie's everywhere around Watertown. It's unbelievable.
I hope he comes back with someone who's just absolutely a 10 out of 10.
Incredible.
Holding hands with her.
Some blatant guy.
Who would it be? It's a good question. I asked it. You know, looks great now. I wasn't attracted when she was younger. When I was younger, but I think Anne Hathaway looks awesome now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she's growing. You know, congratulations to her. You know, it must be important for her that she knows I feel that way.
How about she's a wackadoodle, but how about Roseanne becoming borderline fuckable?
Oh my goodness.
Anyway. How about Amanda Bynes? Who else?
You really are a horny bastard, huh? That's something.
All right. It's all
She would look like naked, honestly. I mean really.
I'd be willing to find out once.
Amanda Bynes, she started a podcast.
You guys are
Couldn't
full
get
of
Drake
shit.
on, so she called it.
No, I'm not full of shit about Melissa Reddy, but Roseanne?
Roseanne looks borderline fuckable now.
Are you agreeing?
No,
Oh
not
my
at all.
God.
Whatever.
I'm sure she's lovely. She seems like a very nice person, too.
Yeah, she seems sane.
Out of her mind.
Jesus, what the hell's wrong with you?
Nothing. Being honest.
Well, I appreciate your honesty.
Thank you.
What do you think Coleman's doing right now? Think he's actually trying or no?
No. Can't be.
Can't see out here anymore, but
Oh, there she is. Tim McCann just sent you a picture of. This is Melissa Reddy, I assume. You can't see her, right?
Yeah. No, I can see her.
Sure, you're a lovely woman.
Oh, yeah.
You have to objectify her, but whatever.
As we're going to have to have a piece of meat walk down with.
Well, that's not true. I want to see. No, this is more to prove.
What happens if he comes back? What do you say anything to her? You just look at, do a twirl?
I'm gonna say.
What
hey,
happens if this happens?
I'm gonna say, hey, my producer said that there are girls who look like Sydney Sweeney everywhere. You know, that is yes. Do you see that? I'd be curious about the female perspective.
This could be a thing that takes down Barstool Sports.
What are you talking about? I'm defending women on this one.
and this will be the nail in the coffin.
Portnoy could get away with all types of sex tapes, but this is the one.
I like the Coleman's like, yeah, this girl's like, where I go, this girl's like that everywhere. How's he going? How's he doing?
Out on the shore. He's going out on the shore.
I guess. I don't know. What else we got? Well, do you have anything, Pat? No?
Dude, I put together a list.
I could do horny talk
that
till noon if
guy-
you want.
It's great, Montante. Thank you. I believe you.
Is there any way to get that guy's number who talked shit about Portnoy yesterday?
Yes.
To try to call
I
him?
can get it within. I can
Well,
get
I mean,
it by
I
this
was
afternoon.
hoping that somebody might try that, but yeah.
That's kind of
Well,
what I'm.
you know,
Yeah.
Chris Stapleton covers. Covering Chris Stapleton.
Right, yeah.
Or,
Do you know who that person is? The name of that person?
Matt Balam.
Matt Balam?
No, it's
Don't look. Don't look.
B-E-L-L Baloney. Matt Baloney.
Bellany, yeah. I think it's Matt.
You just came to the
Matt
conclusion
Bellony's
B-E-L-L
Baloney.
baloney.
a different
I
guy.
think it's Matt Baloney. I don't.
How'd you get the baloney from B-E-L-L?
B-E-L-L-O-N-I.
That's how you could read it. You're a dummy too. Don't tell me you wouldn't see Baloney there.
I thought there was a T somewhere in there, so I'm doubly wrong.
How do you feel about your girlfriend getting kicked off the show? Julie.
I had prior knowledge.
Prior knowledge of what?
I interpreted as I thought you were a little over the line. So she
You guys
has.
spit in each other's mouth. You're telling me I'm over the line?
Don't worry about what we don't king. Nobody don't king shame here.
You're right. That's
So
fair.
I got
That's
so I got a text Saturday morning. She's like, yeah, you know.
That's not good either. That's bad.
Well, no,
Oh,
because
is it-
no,
do you
no,
know
no.
more?
No, she's like, hey, like, do you have a moment?
Hey, it's
Sure.
yeah. I'm pregnant.
I pull out here. I think pull out game's pretty
Pull
good.
and pray.
The sponsor is
She's like,
sponsored
yeah.
by
I said,
Kleenex.
Kirk's upset with me. I'm disinvited from Delaware.
Yeah.
And listen, I didn't think she's anything over the line. And
You're wrong, but okay. That's fine. You
Yeah,
agree to
it's
this.
my interpretation.
Right.
But she has Stockholm syndrome. Or if I were her, I'd be like, I didn't say anything wrong. She's like, oh, yeah, I was wrong. So I heard about that earlier. So I was curious to see. I thought by Monday, I was like, hey, he's going to apologize. You double down.
See, I was almost like reaching out back to like, hey, let's figure it. But now I hear that, it makes me like, just go.
She's
fuck off.
reaching out because she fucking loves the show. She
I know,
loves you.
But you don't think she did anything wrong.
When I heard that on Mike Minifans, I didn't think she was. I thought the crazy thing she said was, Yeah, no, it wasn't 175. It was 150. That's the craziest thing.
Forget that.
I didn't think she was speaking for you.
That was funny.
She was definitely speaking. She thought she was speaking for the show. And Menners is right. Menners did the show last night. Tiny CEO.
I have. Are you going to talk about the clip where he goes how she begged to go on?
Oh, just handle it, Gus. Thank you. Gus is the best at ever at just saying what's about to happen.
Yesterday with the parody calls.
Oh my God! And yeah, no, she said that. She's like, and Menners is right. She basically begged to be on that show, and she basically then like strong armed them, like just so you know, like I'm part of the show.
Well,
Mike and the Minifans, you mean?
Mike and the
Tiny
Minifans,
CEO.
yeah. Tiny CEO is
Joe-
about Mike and the Minifans.
Joe teased it in the group. She's like, just so you know, we have a special guest who'll be coming on mid-episode. So everyone's like, Jeff D'Lo, who's it going to be? And it was Julie.
She was in the comments saying like, I want to.
They got 4 inches,
send me
by the way.
link.
By the way, for Joe, congratulations, closer to full transformation. I cut 4 inches off her penis, and that
Oh, stop. Oh, knock it off.
What?
Jesus.
Why? It's funny. You have your people.
The way you speak about women is just disgusting. You're objectifying.
No,
them.
I'm saying I respect that she's a woman. She's going through experience. I look at her, you don't.
Great.
Yeah, and that's a good move because that's like easy. Like, oh, what's your name? Joe. Like that whole thing.
Oh, that's it.
You take the E out.
Yeah, of course.
Joe's a lovely woman. I'm kidding. She actually has a better sense of humor than I thought she did.
Yeah, she handled that well.
Yeah, she did. But go ahead.
But no, so I just think Julie absolutely loves the show. But I just think it's interesting. Look into how, in my mind, I don't think she did anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But where as soon as you say she did something wrong, she doesn't even consider did I? It's I fucked up. But it's interesting.
Wait, everybody other than you think she fucked up though.
Really?
Yeah, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're surrounded by yes men.
Well, but even like I saw the social media stuff, which I don't care about. I mean, you're welcome to think that way. You're biased, but I mean,
like nothing. That moment, the one moment I was like, okay, well, we're fucked from this. Would be obviously the Mayo thing, like a light bulb.
I also don't like the moment where she's like, Kirk can't handle this. Who can control Coleman? She was like, I can. It's like, you're supposed to like be.
I won't defend everything. Okay, I won't
Well, I'm
defend
saying, but
everything.
that was part of it, though. That's one of the examples I brought up.
Is she back?
I would say probably not. Probably not. I don't like the.
It's a lot of funds to allocate. You got to think of it that way too.
True.
$1.50.
Hey, me and Mick will take fucking a quarter of it.
True. Wow. I didn't like the video she sent of you two. I didn't understand the positions. I didn't know what was going on. It was very violent. I didn't really understand it.
Oh gosh.
A lot of tools. I wasn't quite sure what was going on.
Did you make it to the end?
It's a lot of water. You drink a lot of water. I will say it the whole time. You got to piss. That's why.
Absolutely.
Boy, I see it.
Absolutely.
There's a lot going on. I don't know. What would you do about Julie, Gus?
I'm always paranoid when everyone's like, do you want me to know what Kirk's thinking? And I'm like, no, because I don't.
Well, you do message everybody on social media all the time. That's fine.
That was remarkable.
That's a half of it from what I'm told, but yeah. So go ahead.
Half of it?
You know what that means?
Yeah. But,
okay. Yeah.
But no, I can see your frustration from it. And it's if you think it's going to be better off without, it's totally understandable. I mean, you can't say.
There's that political answer. Which is
you
saying
can't
nothing.
say like.
That was.
You can't say definitively like that you're going to do something or
what
you
happens
can't.
if Coleman
do
got
something.
hit by a car? Right
That's
there?
what I just thought.
Legally,
Like,
what
where
happens
is
to
he?
me? Like, what happens then if Coleman got hit? Like, Crosser got hit by a truck.
That's not on you.
I know, but more. I would feel bad.
Would you? For how long?
No, I mean, I would.
Yeah,
play golf.
you get over it
I'd
quick.
watch the Masters. I'm saying I would feel bad.
Yeah.
I would feel bad because
You feel worse.
No. Coleman's a nice kid. He's going to contribute to the world. I think.
I hope he comes back. If he comes back alone, it would be a letdown.
Gus, go see what's going on.
Okay.
All right, is this where Mick comes in the spare room and we get going?
Pops up from the
Mickey!
ceiling.
He's in the toilet right now waiting. So what was your official answer on that?
They're gone, right? Sure.
Yeah.
Coleman's a homo, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. 100%. Nothing wrong with it.
No, of course not. What was my what?
What was your answer? Official answer?
On what?
Anne Hathaway, I think you said?
No, but I don't think that's right.
You know it's not right. What would Jerry say?
Sage Steele.
Sage Steele?
Yeah. Sage Steele.
She is on.
Jerry would never admit that, like, I'll give you that at least. Jerry would never admit that, like, liberals were attractive.
No way.
Like, he would say Ann Coulter was hot.
I think he said.
No, he wouldn't.
I think
totally
he said
he would.
AOC's hot before.
Yeah. She'd be up there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
She's
She'd be
right up there.
She's nuts. She'd be up there.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Who's the first hot politician?
That took long.
Where is he?
Well, go see. Go talk to him. See what he's doing.
He just grabbed his phone for the first time. He went down there phoneless before.
Good. Well said.
It's madness.
The first hot politician.
Was it like Pelosi back in the day? She didn't look terrible in like the
but
50s.
when I was a kid, I was never like this.
Justin will tell you Barbara Bush.
That's true. She was hot. When I was growing up, I was never like this senator. There were, truly there weren't many of them.
Yeah. Back when we were a proper country.
Right. Like I never thought Jackie Kennedy was attractive.
I don't even know.
You know what that is?
No, I wouldn't know what she looks like.
You wouldn't know what Jackie Kennedy looks like?
No.
She was probably one of the first.
You know who she is?
Considered.
Yeah, she's one of the first ladies.
What family?
Who's first lady?
Kennedy's.
Which Kennedy?
One of the guys' head blown off.
Which one's that?
Robert.
No. He was
John.
Never, yeah.
John.
He was never president.
John
Yeah,
F.
you're right.
John Franklin.
Pull out your computer.
John Fitzgerald.
Pull out your computer and look it up.
You thought Robert Kennedy was president and got shot in the head?
Hey, listen, let's stay on.
Sure. I don't get lost.
Stay on task.
Like I didn't think Princess Diana was that attractive.
No.
Never got it.
I don't like the hair. That hair was that hair hot though back then? Could you pull off that hair back then?
Yes, but I never got it. I never got the whole thing with her. I was like, whatever. She was whatever, but yeah, I don't know. First hot Paul. That's a great question. That's a good question.
That's what I bring.
Bring the heat.
What are number one? Done.
Don't let me answer that.
Jesus.
I'll pick it up.
Take it easy, would you? Pick it up. Well, you have notes, Pat.
Oh no! How did you think my friend John from Scranton did? Not John from Scranton. Jesus, John from Warren. John and Warren.
Who?
John.
Oh,
Kid was here yesterday.
Who?
Oh boy.
Come on. What? You like his YouTube videos? John from Warren. No. Yeah, is it true?
No, he was all right. I actually saw somebody tweet something I thought was pretty good. They were like, he was actually a good third
Exactly.
chair.
What I was gonna say.
Like almost like
Balance to
when
Steve.
Montante's here. Montante's a big loud idiot. You have Gus, you have him, you have Steve, you have whoever. Like that third person, John from Warren can't be flying in with a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Like John from Warren by himself, yesterday would have been a tough scene. First time, obviously you talked to him privately. I could tell.
Oh, shut up. No, he's not one of mine.
I'm talking to him.
Yeah.
See, I know. See, I know how this works with these people. You're a pro John. Even if he was bad, you would say he was good.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Kyle Timms was incredibly.
I blocked him.
fuck?
Fuck that guy.
That the biggest triple of them all. Kyle
Bastard.
Timms.
He's a top 5 minute.
Who you probably talked to?
A little bit.
No,
You remember?
I know. See, I
you
know.
remember why
A
we
little
hate
bit.
him, right?
Why I hate him?
Why we hate him? Yeah, I hate him. The fucking edit job that he did on the 9 holes with Frankie when you missed that 3-footer and he walked it back a bunch of times.
That's true. France did the same thing.
Yep.
That's
blocked.
true. That's true.
Yeah, he's blocked.
I like a good opinion. I didn't agree with his opinion that the Tiger thing was boring. I thought it was pretty good, the foreplay thing.
I did too.
Fantastic.
I thought it was good. I did
Even
a
if
good job.
it was boring, it's crazy.
And those three are not. They're not doing it up for the camera or how nervous they are. Right. That's genuine.
Yeah.
Tough moment for Trent when he gets coached by the best ever, his idol, and then he just fucking hits the ball and it just dribbles down. And everyone's like, okay, you tried. Yeah, that was I thought he was gonna fucking crack it.
And then I saw that guy Riggs went with that one writer, that British guy who was like, "What do you this is pathetic to see Tiger doing this, having them suck up to these guys." I'm like, Jesus, relax, would you?
Yeah.
But that's what I want from Gus. To your point from earlier, is like a Bellany guy. I want them to go out. Like that's a spot right there. Portnoy bailed them out because he quote tweeted, which I thought was a bad tweet, like a bad clip. But yeah, I don't know.
I just think why does he not get that? I think during the producer search, he gets that number. Like, I got that number because I knew it would be worth
I don't
something.
think that's who he is. I don't think that's who he is. I mean, I could get that. I could probably get his number, but I mean, like, I don't, he's also just not, these guys don't punch, like the Simmons school with those guys, like, don't mention it. Like, Amanda Dobbins never bought it, never went into it. He won't go into it either. I don't think.
He hasn't responded to anything.
Do you regret
liked
coming out of retirement for the dozen?
Do I regret?
That's a good question.
Why is that?
This year's not going great.
Not even about that. It's just the
Who's the leading scorer in the
chemistry.
league? I forget. I didn't see.
I understand, but it's about winning loss. You'd admit that.
Yeah, but I mean, like that's like selective.
Do you regret it?
No, because I think we're like in a good spot team wise. We're not like
Oh
struggling.
yeah, you guys are doing great.
No, but I mean, we're not struggling like within the league.
Rowan said it best yesterday. Like those don't really matter.
We scored 14 points in the game and lost in like a coin flip question at the end by I think like a.
There wasn't even tape of it, so how do we know
That's
that?
true.
Wasn't
Well, that's all. I don't
you know
want
what?
to.
Jeff's pretty. No, Jeff wouldn't do that.
He might. I don't know. He's good friends with Rowan. I don't want to get into that, but that's possible. Look, I'm not here to cast aspersions. But it was the I can't watch myself. It was the one that made it was the Usain Bolt Michael Phelps height one. That was the tie-breaking question.
Yeah, 153 was
combined to right, and I can't guess a odd number, so I won't do that. I'd rather lose. But we lost by like 1, I think, on that.
3. You were 156, I think.
And Rowan was 153.
Yeah.
And the answer was 152. I thought it was 150. The answer was 153.
That could be it. Yeah.
Whatever. So we missed by a number.
You're right.
And we scored 14 points.
Well, it's got to be eating away. I understand.
We scored 19 points. I set the league record for points in the game this year. Ever. I'm leading scorer in the league. I'm doing my part. Hank's doing his part as a glue guy.
That's all you can do.
Are you ever going to get into a little more of the Rico stuff, or it's just like...
I've left nothing out. You can ask me whatever you'd like. I'll tell you.
So walk me through. Give me the elevator pitch version of why you're mad at Rico. Just quick, 15, 20 seconds.
How would that be an elevator pitch?
I know. As soon as I said it, as soon as I
it,
said it, I regretted saying it. I can't take it back, though.
I'm not mad at Rico. When I was in Chicago, I could tell Rico, that kid Titus, who I don't know very well, got in some trouble. And I'm pretty sure Rico engineered trying to get him fired for no reason other than he's trying to, like, he's a college basketball guy. And I was like, this is the kind of shit I thought we were past. Like, I have nothing against Mark Titus at all. I don't know him. He seems like a fine guy. He's a drip, whatever.
All the progress he thought was made, it just...
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to be part of, like, any of that world. Like, I'm just... not. If that's what you want to do with your time, knock yourself out.
I thought it was a little more about
the... Did you see what he did?
Going over your head.
Did you see how he tried to get him fired? Or
Yes. Well, no, so... Well, I think I told the story. Did I tell the story in the air? I did not.
She's at... Can we say what she looks like?
Sure.
Gross.
Kind of gross and hairy and potentially retarded.
What happened?
I'll tell you what, Boston ain't Jersey. So
why don't you go behind the hair?
So we did. Julia
he
there.
didn't at first. He went all the way
I went
down.
to Duncan. I tried out Duncan.
Good. Yeah, you never know.
Bunch of school, kids.
Well, that's what I was concerned about. There was like, if Justin was looking, we probably could have got someone.
That's true.
But
do those kids go to school, by the way?
Coleman
no
on a breath, by the way.
Yeah, I'm fucking winded.
Keep that. Just walk up 4 stairs.
I can't say anything.
So went to Duncan.
How was that scene?
So at first, like Montante was saying, everyone was kind of young. It would have been weird. So I asked the people working if like the girl working there would maybe come in.
Yo, where the 10's at? Is that what you're saying?
I popped in, ready to go.
Right.
Then I had to lower the bar because they weren't really.
You asked someone there if they were willing to come in?
Yeah, why not?
Which one?
The little.
All of them.
Which one?
I was there this morning.
You are ridiculous.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I was scouting. I saw a few things. I remember a few things.
Pervert.
There's a pretty woman in a
main-
hijab there.
Not that one.
Okay.
Was she there?
She was there, and she looked. I tried.
What's with her?
I tried. So
Hijab.
then I had to lower the standard a little bit.
Sure. Okay. Down to like what? Like an 8?
Well, maybe raised it because I went to like an 80-year-old woman in the corner. It was close.
Okay.
I told her exactly where we were, and she said maybe she'll pop by.
It's like Bang Bus.
It felt like it, especially because I was holding the camera. And then I was like, you know what? Might be funny if I just bring in a guy. So then tried a couple of the guys there. They didn't want any part of it. There was a guy outside who I really thought we could have had. I thought he would have been great, but he said that he would get in trouble with his wife. But he's like, I'm starting to lean conservative, so I don't want to say too much. And I was like, I thought he could have been kind of funny.
Sure.
But he didn't want to break. Then Gus bumped into me. We went into the hair salon place. They didn't really want a part of it.
Yeah.
But Julia, we did get a number.
You got digits.
We got digits. Julia, I think, was out of everyone I had talked to the closest to a Sydney Sweeney.
And she gave you her phone number.
Yeah, we got it.
That's just
like
every
talk
gay man
hairstyles?
stereotype.
Down the clown with Coleman.
She was pretty hot.
Oh,
I'm
she
not
didn't
gonna
give
lie.
Coleman the
Like
number.
she was.
Huh?
She didn't give Coleman.
All right, Mister.
You got the number.
Ass on the first date or whatever.
There you go. Wow. Huh.
Yeah, she was
disappointing.
She was hot.
Yeah, that place across the street. I remember Steve one time during the case was like, "Have you seen the salon? There's one over there." I went to the website. Like, what the fuck is going on with this thing? You have like models working there.
I'll say this: because once we came back in, I thought, why not the color bar here? Went in there. There's no one there.
They still call that here?
And then just a person lying down on the.
Really?
In one side room, there's no one else in there. Just I saw feet dangling from a bed, and that was it.
Ugh. Did bikini barbers ever make it to Massachusetts?
No.
Did what?
Bikini barbers?
Tiki barber?
Bikini barbers.
No, is that
By me, there was a chain.
Is that exactly what I think it
Believe
is?
it or not, did not. Yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. Like I said, I could be a touch perverted. You have to be a lunatic to do that.
This sounds like a.
It's like what Sports Clips was. It's like hot
Yeah.
chicks
Yeah.
cutting your hair.
It is not. Confirm my last haircut was from Sports Clips.
Oh, it's
great,
so
great
bad.
place. No,
You
great
want
place,
the-
great
you
place,
want-
great
you want the
advertiser.
Sport Clip.
We love Sport Clips.
Yeah, we love Sport Clips. But it's all like middle-aged like women at the one by us, like very Jersey. Like
What do you want? What do you want? A fucking hand job? It's a fucking
no, not at all.
haircut.
No, it's, I actually like the chatter amongst the gals.
You do?
I do. It's great.
Shadow of most big
They probably know more sports than I do.
Selena Gomez. Yeah, they're trying to up with the
Just-
Giants. And Coleman's like, you see Selena Lopez?
Goes to get his nails done just to gossip.
Behind the hair, Instagram.
Yeah, Julia's got to be on there. They sent her out too. They were like, Julia,
Go deal with this creep.
Yep.
Here it is. Full service beauty salon. There you go, Montante.
Yeah. Yep. Thinking that.
Like these are like the people who work there.
I'm a fan.
Whoa, what's it called?
No Donatella, but
Well, no, certainly not. I don't know what's
Well, Julia looked a little like her.
Beyond the hair.
behind the hair. I don't even know what the fuck
Beyond
that
average
means. I don't know what's going on at that place, but something's going on.
got talent.
Something fishy is going on there, so to speak. Anyway, what else? Glad we got to the bottom of that.
Yeah. So Julia soon though. She said she'll hit us
Julia
up.
soon?
She said she was interested, and then
She said what?
In coming in
to do what?
I don't know. Just come in another time, I guess.
How did you pitch it to them?
I did.
No, how? What was your pitch?
Oh, I was like, well, I talked to the room because it's a very awkward situation.
Are they like
and-
women getting their haircuts at the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, hey everyone, we're doing
What was your wrist doing during this?
It was a little floppy. It was a little floppy.
Definitely a little limp.
Yeah.
Scissors down, ears up.
well, the one guy in there working was giving me the eye, like, get the fuck out of here.
Sure.
So I don't think I
yeah.
passed the gay
Right.
test there.
Sure.
But I was like, hey guys, we're doing a podcast across the street. We're looking for someone to be able to come in. I said we were technically looking for a Sydney Sweeney type, and one girl scoffed.
She's like, why? And I was like, well, he thinks you could find one anywhere.
Yeah, and I was like, that's a dumb statement.
It somehow wasn't creepy until Gus.
That's what you
started
said.
speaking.
That's what you said.
Yeah, I know, and I admitted it was a dumb statement. In Boston, in New York, you can find
Gus
them.
takes out the duct tape.
Presented Barstool Sports.
Sure. This isn't
Said
Jersey,
that.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
They did say we're the best looking state. Not thanks to me, but overall, New Jersey is the best looking state in the country.
Easily.
Based on what?
In
People
the morning,
saying it.
not so much.
Nah, that's fair.
I don't think so. Like Midwest, the
What?
milk bread? Yes, I think so.
No.
Yes, yeah, I think so. I think so. How the hell do I know? How the hell do you know?
Studies have shown. You've traveled enough to know.
That's true, but I never think of it that way. I don't think like this because how would that make any sense? Why does somebody?
It definitely makes sense. First off, if you have more money, you're going to be better looking. That's a fact.
I don't know if that's
That
true.
is
Not true.
100% a fact.
Okay, I'm not sure.
Money can buy hotness.
It can help.
That's a fact.
It can buy you
And
like
the
okayness.
guy who typically, not to be anti-feminist or anything, but typically the guy makes some more money, so he gets the trophy wife, good genetics.
Mm-hmm.
I just think there's
But
science
the guys
behind this.
But like John Henry's not good looking.
Yeah, but usually if you,
Trophy
like I
wife.
said, money,
That's what I'm saying. But he's not good looking though. So if the kid looks like John Henry,
Look at Kellyanne Conway. Her daughter's pretty. Perfect example. George is a slob. Kelly's hot.
you
Daughter's
don't
good
think her face is pretty though, right?
I can do without it, but
Yeah. Well, okay, fair enough. What else?
just saying, if you go through Maine and go through New Jersey,
Did you
can
see
tell pretty quick where you are.
Nesson already cut their Pat's beat writer?
My God,
Quick.
who was that?
I'm not
Zach
sure
Green?
exactly.
Zach Cox.
Cox.
How are we gonna live without him?
Yeah.
11 years down the toilet.
What a run! Who could forget all the great stories?
I used
he
to
wrote
wake
over
up
the
every
years?
morning to read those.
Who could forget? Well, I'm sure he's a nice kid. I hope he gets a job somewhere. But then
Well,
again,
they need a writer. Mutt's got a column that's out right now.
MutStack is up, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The app's pretty good, I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's taking off.
Wow,
Is an app?
He waited for this because he put the Mayo hiring in too.
Smart. You can't really see Belichick in that picture, by the way.
I know.
I know he's in there, but like
Correct.
he's like in the back left, and it looks like it's.
I do like how I put the Justin tweet in there. Mad props.
It's just God.
It was a firing.
He's right. Wow, what a take on the hire Jerod Mayo. He would not have been Mutt's first choice.
Why does he say in bullet point form and then go into the why wouldn't you just put the bullet points?
Don't
Seems
question-
unnecessary.
Question greatness.
Who would? I'm actually intrigued. Who would his first choice be?
Right here on the hire Jerod Mayo. Here's a chef to tweet.
Rabel.
He would not have been my first choice. Why? Because he's not white. That is unbelievable. That's on
I was gonna
MutStack.
say-
Listen,
I don't know what to say.
that's called honest journalism.
Yeah, I mean, that's not the way I feel. That's the words of Mike Manansky on MutStack. I think Mayo will do a good job. He's a good guy. He's inexperienced. Who would have known? That's wow. What a take, huh?
Well, he's had head coaching. Oh, you know what? He hasn't.
Well, he's young. He's the youngest coach I think in the history of whatever. So yeah,
that
there you
usually
go.
goes well. Although before that was Mike McDaniel. He's done a good job.
That's true. Hey, well, none of it matters. None of it fucking matters. But if they have a good quarterback, they'll win. If they don't, they won't. What's the fucking difference? Whatever.
Patrick Mahomes would not be Patrick Mahomes without Andy Reid.
Sure. I mean, I guess maybe. I don't know.
Gonna take calls on a
Not really,
quarterback
but I
play?
mean,
Okay.
sure. I don't know. Who knows? Andy Reid's a good guy. Good father. All right. What else?
Oh come on, man.
Well, he is. He's a good father.
You can't control. You can't.
He bailed him out
No, but I'm saying. I'm saying he's what?
before he got locked up for more time.
What's wrong
Yeah.
with you? Are you so sensitive? Would you have money on them or something this weekend?
Listen, I'm taking up for VD. Chiefs
What do you have
Nation.
picks this weekend?
This weekend stuff. The toughest game's got to be Philly -3. That's a tough one. Cleveland has a good defense. Jeff D. Lowe won't like hearing this, but CJ Stroud's too good.
You're
Loves
picking
you.
Houston.
Yeah.
I like the Browns there.
Okay.
Defense is good.
And then
like the colors better.
Yeah. What about Dolphins Chiefs though? Because everyone's talking about that weather.
43.5 is the under. Over under. It's gonna be 0 degrees and windy.
And Dolphins
wind chill minus 30. And
no chance that coach from Miami wins in that game in Kansas City.
For
With that
decent,
look, no chance. No chance. He's too skinny. He wears sunglasses. Bet
Air Force with the tag on.
I bet my mortgage on the Chiefs in that game. I don't have one, but if I had a mortgage, I'd bet it on the Chiefs.
I'm going Dolphins.
All right,
Dolphins plus 170 for
how much? $100,000.
I ain't got that buck.
Okay, fine. So you got it up, you know.
I'm gonna bet a nice $10.
He's got to make a phone call and then we're all set.
Plus 170s, juicy odds.
Ooh, I like that.
For a portion, for a portion of the year, everyone thought that the Dolphins, were the it team, the hot team. They are crushed on defense with injuries though.
They have no chance of winning that game. No chance they go in there.
They're one of those teams though. If they win that game,
I like lefty quarterbacks in bad weather.
Yeah, but if you just flip the video, it looks great.
That's true. Nope. I'm taking Chiefs.
4.5, I think.
That's my lock of the week.
Chiefs spread.
No, Chiefs to win with the spread.
Going out on a limb there.
No, with the spread. I'm taking them. I'm taking a number.
Okay.
What do you want me to say?
Chiefs under.
No, they're gonna score some points. Chiefs
what about the toughest game of the week? Philly, Tampa. Baker banged up.
No, Philly runs.
Philly broken.
Philly minus 3. They'll cover that
no.
easily.
I think that's been a little overplayed. I know they've been bad lately. Tampa stinks. They're in that lousy division. Saw Scott Hansen praising them for winning that stupid division.
Then they beat the Panthers 9-0 last week.
I have no.
Usually, historically, those teams that win those terrible divisions, everyone expects them to lose. They win.
I was going to say, wasn't that the Saints one year?
The Saints, the
Seahawks.
Yeah,
but you can't bet because of that.
You could bet for whatever you
that's
want.
stupid because the 7-9 Seahawks won a game 14 years ago.
Yeah.
That's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
That's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
The game where Lynch pushed that crazy run against Porter.
Beast
the
mode.
Saints. Yes, yeah, they were under 500.
Yeah.
But what does that have to do with anything when the game starts?
I'm
What
just
does that do with
saying,
anything?
you discounted them because it's a shitty division. They're bad. They're the worst team in the playoffs. Those teams usually win a game.
Well, you don't know that's true.
Underdog.
We're gonna
You
find
said
out.
the team usually wins a game. What's the?
I don't have the stats in front of me.
You have no idea.
Well, I gave you 2 examples. I gave you New Orleans. So did Gus.
Okay.
Thank you, Gus.
That's 2.
Hat tip to Gus.
Okay.
And Seattle.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Do you know any other ones?
Third's coming up.
They're gonna win.
Get back to me Tuesday morning.
They're gonna win.
And now I've talked myself into it. I don't.
Outright gonna win.
Yeah. Don't give me the 3
So
points.
put
Give
some
me-
money on it.
Yeah, I guess I am now.
Okay, good. How much you gonna put down?
I'll put $50 on it.
All right, I'm in. $50.
Why
I'll
do
bet
you get the
$50.
$50 one?
I'll bet you $50.
100 grand.
Well, because I'll get it from another Minifan, which is nice.
Yeah, someone else thinks you poorly. Yeah.
Okay. Do you like Miami or no?
Plus 170s. I think this is one of those games where
I'm talking about the line. 3.5. You said.
I think Miami loses, but I think they cover 4.5.
4.5. Double. I'll go 50 and 50.
Deal.
You're in.
Well, no, you're fucking me. You're fucking me with the
wow.
With the hey, gotta get the job. You're fucking me with the second game. You're fucking me with Tampa because I'm gonna get.
You made the bet. What's the number?
With Tampa, I'm probably getting plus 125.
No, I don't care. I want the spread.
Fine, fuck it, right.
I hate that stuff.
Fine.
What's the spread? Pat Ford.
3 for the
3
Eagles.
for the Eagles.
Eagles
So we're
is
betting. You have that 3 for the Eagles.
And then it's 4.5.
I'm taking the Eagles.
4.5 for the Chiefs.
And I'm taking the Chiefs.
All right.
I'm taking Andy Reid's 2 teams.
Last time I looked.
Fair.
Right.
$50 each.
Okay. Hopefully no coaches, kill anybody on the way to the Chiefs game.
Yeah, I drink
Just
it.
hope. Yes. Let's hope. I know VD's a big Chiefs guy, right?
Yes. You know why, right?
I think I have a pretty good idea.
Well, he's open with it. He said it now.
Well, because of his grandfather?
Yeah.
Yeah, but why is he taking the Eagles then?
I don't know what he's taking.
You know that his grandfather also coached the Eagles.
Yes, but he finished with the Chiefs.
He did.
I think
He coached the team in between too,
Dick Vermeil, Dickie V.
Diddy Henry won a Super Bowl there.
Fuck. All right. Well, how old was I? Was I a thing yet? I was born in
You were
1992.
You were definitely alive. It was a pretty surprising Super Bowl. They made a movie about it.
And I was going to say Invincible. That makes no sense.
That's is also about Dick Vermeil. He was the coach of the Eagles at the time.
Okay,
Played by
so
Greg Kinnear.
I fell into that one. That was luck. I don't know who.
The Rams.
Best show on turf.
Kurt Warner.
The Kurt Warner
fucking
movie.
knew that. I
Not the
did know
best
that.
show on turf. The greatest show on turf.
Greatest. Depends who you ask.
I feel good about my bets right
Yeah.
now. You seem like you're rattled.
If I go 2-0, you don't pay me.
I'll pay
Well,
you.
you have history not paying me.
I'll pay you.
Right,
I'll pay
Mick?
you.
Hey, Mick.
I'll
you hear
pay
that?
you. I'll pay you. You get $100 at Subway. Bang, right there.
Perfect. Ugh.
What do you mean?
What?
You want the money at Subway?
I'll take you off. Oh, yeah.
What?
I thought you said I had to spend it at Subway.
No. $100 is
$100 at
yours.
Subway
I'll happily
goes a
give
long
you
way.
See how much, $100 gets me with Sam, but yeah, I'm in. We're in.
Jesus.
I'm
Week
joking.
salary
We're
for her.
joking.
Who knows? All right, we'll take a few calls, I guess. Let me get out of here. The hell? Oh,
I had a couple women if we want to see if Mike could guess.
what?
The Hot and by the voice.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
What is Montante thinking? Salma is
Who said that?
all-time Oofy Maloofy.
Who's this?
Spelled
I didn't say
Selma
she
wrong.
wasn't.
Is that Steve from Gloucester tweet or no? Had to be. Yeah, that was a definite. That was a definite. He had ice cream with her. He had an incredible experience at that ice cream place making that movie that summer. He mentioned it again yesterday. Was Adam Sandler there as well?
Yeah.
You
mentioned that.
Yeah.
Didn't have soft serve at the ice cream joint.
No.
That might
Which
have
is-
been the downfall.
How do you not?
That's very weird. So it's just a.
Or it could be a Gusism. That could be a little bit of a fib.
He might have just never had one. He's got a little bit of that in him.
For sure.
That pace thing is bad.
Really
yeah.
bad.
That's bad. That's bad. If you're Italian, that's Montante. That's bad.
Actually, think about it.
What he say to go lay down?
Yeah,
go lay down.
Go lay down.
That was funny. For my buddy Dan.
Go ahead.
I feel like clicking. Clicking's not doing much for me.
Category today is Y2K pop stars.
All right, let's do this.
Caitlin, take it away.
The first
Nine voices here, Gus.
Yeah, there's a lot
Who's
going
the
on.
fella?
This is from
Sounds
a radio
hot.
station.
Oh, so that means it'll probably. One more time. Can you pause after the first one?
Now, who are we talking about? Which one? There's like two female voices.
pause
weren't
after the
there?
first one.
It's
Pause
no,
after
it's
the
the
first
second
one.
one. It's the second one.
Then why would you do that with the first voice? The first voice is female.
Because it's
Can we fire him over that?
it's the first. It was the first clip on the TikTok. I pulled up a TikTok, and that was the second person. I had two back to back.
I got one for you. Okay.
Thank you.
I got
Well,
one.
yeah, just play it.
I'll play from my phone. All right. Let me see.
All right, Minifans.
What do you?
Nipple. I hear nipple rings.
What do you think?
Visibly, audibly hear the nipple rings. I would.
Okay, I'll give you one more. That's one. I agree. Hot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Okay. All right.
Episode 16 of Consistent.
Okay.
No, that one doesn't do it for me.
No? All right,
No.
okay, fine. Okay, there we go. All right.
Spitter.
Do we have the number?
Yeah, definitely a spitter.
I always take care of the guys. Brought them cookies.
Such an idiot.
He came in with them.
He's won me
yesterday.
over though. He's like won me over fully. Like
I
I
like
actually think he's just a nice guy.
He is a very nice
definitely
guy.
nice
Like he's just like he's it's yeah. What was that?
He came in with them yesterday, and I forget what I even said on Twitter the day before. I was like, I'll deal with you tomorrow or something. He comes in with the cookies, and he goes, now you don't even deserve all those, okay? You don't deserve all that.
By the way, well, on
Gus, who have the number? Somebody took the phone.
Doing it right now.
on the topic of bringing things in, I think the show account retweeted me when I said Mick cut that video off of Coleman not saying thank you. Right after that, Coleman's like, I said thank you.
I believe it. Coleman's a polite guy.
And he acknowledged it.
What the fuck are you doing? That's my better half.
Brother, you got to get that in line.
Listen,
Yeah.
It's not good.
we control the narrative.
I do
The
like
M&M
Mick,
boys.
You got. Oh, I'm not. Well, I won't. I shouldn't have. If I was trying for that job, I would do more than pitch for it. I would make it something that I would say, wow, these guys should have the job. Suppose you're saying, can I have the job? You know what I'm saying?
Can I please have the job?
Maybe stop at Party City, get
You know
a
what I'm
couple
saying?
M&M
That was a Gus
costumes,
answer.
Just like
hit the
little
town.
content.
You didn't like the picture of the poop toilet? Or what?
That's good. But I'm saying it's a
Okay.
team.
Well, does that win you over?
This is a team, though.
It would probably be in somebody's best interest to go get a new toilet seat today.
Yeah, I mean, I get. I mean, I'm not. You know,
Me and Mick doing Chris Stapleton videos.
that's that was not great. It was not great. Not great. Not great.
Oh, where's Josh?
No, I jumped into his sports live stream that he does,
Did
and
not-
I was
did not know he did
commenting.
one.
I was commenting. Are we going to see you Friday, Josh Friday? I think I commented like 8 times. Then he finally read it. He's like, "No, no.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's these two." He's
You
like,
guys-
"I'm not. I got to figure that out."
Yeah,
With
he
those
hates you
guys.
guys.
Do you
huh?
think
you fucked that one up, right, guys?
Could we
Yeah.
recruit
Yeah.
him
100%,
to the
yeah.
dark side?
It was fucked.
Yeah. Yes, I think you could.
MM and J, J.
Yeah.
Throwing Josh.
Just adding too many letters.
JMM.
Yeah.
MJM.
Yes. There you go.
Yeah, JMM, MJM.
Yep.
Just
MMJ
Friday.
or MJM.
It's actually my
Fridays.
initials, so it's meant to be.
What's that?
Michael Jonathan.
You know, my
Actually,
first
John.
name's Jack, too. We could have just rolled with that.
Listen, well, we're working on getting you out, so
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
not include you in there temporarily.
MMJJ.
Okay. They load it up?
Yeah.
Hello.
617.
Kirk, at the beginning of the show, when you said we're all set, it sure sounded like you fired Gus. Is that the case?
Yes.
Okay, so what are the next steps here?
It's a good question. I don't know. Justin, reached out to Justin. I think I said this to you guys, right? He's willing to come in next week. So I don't know what the plan is after that. I mean, Gus keep coming in. He's not going to get paid, but he's welcome to join us and come in. I thought thanks for the call. I thought the alternating weeks thing was at least interesting for him because I do think less for him might be better. You know?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think the alternating weeks is very interesting.
Would you do that,
Depends
Gus?
who it
Like
is,
just work at a dispensary the other week? I think they pay like $24-$25 an hour at those places. You could just be around weed. Like that's perfect.
Does it bother you? Does it bother you that I don't want you here? Just like on a human level.
I mean, it hurts.
Right, but is there a party that's like, you know what? Like Kirk's obviously struggling with this one. Maybe I can just bail him out.
I'm confident.
Okay, I'm not.
Yeah,
though. It's like, it's not.
I know you're not.
I like you. I like you.
No,
I mean, it's
know
a bad way. You're a good guy. I'd always support you. If you're promoting something, I help promote it. You guys know that. But like, it's
for better or worse, it's a unique trait.
What's that?
To literally be like, hey, you know this is not working out. Correct. You know I don't want you here. Correct. Are you going to leave? No. That's a unique trait.
Like Jeff just texted me. He's like, you officially have an office space situation on your hands, which is true. It's true. Like he will, even if I fire him, he's not going to leave. He'll just be in there or something.
That did save his job the one day.
The Cullinane thing.
What's that?
Just shout to Gus.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Hello.
Kirk, were you bullied growing up?
No, not really.
Like you were the bully.
Define growing up. Like, how old are we talking?
I don't know. I'm just like, I tried calling in a couple days ago.
I could. Hold on. I could tell already just by the way you talk. I'm not going to like you.
It's a shame we missed that call.
Yeah, I can tell. I can just tell I'm not going to like you by your voice. But go ahead. Maybe you'll prove me wrong.
Sorry.
That's okay. You're probably a good guy. It's probably. Yeah, you're right.
He's back.
So I was bullied as a kid. I don't think I really was. I didn't bully kids either. I fucking hate that. Like I was not big on that. But go ahead.
Yeah, I know. I just felt like when you were talking to Gus the other day, you were like shaking. You had so much vitriol in your voice. I think you were kicking a dog while he was down. And
you knew that? Like, if you've never listened to the show ever, like I know what you're saying. It's just I'm just frustrated. I'm honestly mad at myself. I'm not mad at him. I am mad at You're right about that. I'm mad at myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like you could see that he was choking up. He was like on the verge of crying. And
well, yeah. I mean, I don't care. Okay. Well, I don't care about that. Oh man, maybe I'm a bully. Nah, I mean, we're all adults here. It's a job. Thanks for the call. But like, I'm more disappointed with myself. I think, honestly,
that hurts more.
Yeah, because I very rarely am.
No, I'm saying hearing that.
What? I'm disappointed
like,
myself.
Are you mad at me? Like, no, I'm just disappointed. It's like, oh fuck.
Oh,
well, definitely.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah. Look, I regret both hires.
I got bullied growing up.
Coleman
I got bullied growing up in kindergarten. They used to call me Pancake. All the kids in the elementary.
Get used to that.
I had a flat face.
We got rid of. We got rid of that.
Something I shouldn't have repeated. That's all right.
That's not very. People call me Kirk the Jerk when I was little. I didn't like that.
I like that.
Why'd they call you that?
Like I have a nose. Pancakes don't have noses.
That's close to a big name on the Jersey Shore.
What's that?
One of the top bands, Brian Kirk and the Jerks.
It's true.
Springsteen did a couple songs with them once. As a cover band. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's all about Pat Roddy though.
Damn right. Hello.
Kirk, if that guy doesn't like bullies, it's John Sears, the OG bully from the Keg House.
Well, listen now to another caller that Montante can get.
This one's fine. Yeah, I
You're
like
good
this
with
guy.
him.
Yep.
Is there something that I missed something with this other one?
She's a bitch.
I know, but where did this come from? I feel like we moved on. No.
Last time I talked to you about this, you were very like, I don't know what happened now.
It was one of the.
Did something new happen?
That's it. That's all we needed.
What? I don't even understand.
It was a jarring moment that I'm not.
You
over.
were at some event that she called you an asshole.
Well,
right?
not some
you are an
not
asshole.
some event.
What was it?
Cornhole tournament.
Not some event, the cornhole tournament.
But you are an asshole, kind of.
No.
Didn't you get set up there too with like the chair breaking or something?
That was a bad optic. That was a bad
you pissed your
optic.
pants?
No, he pissed his pants.
Don't play into that either.
I see the picture. I don't know.
No,
It's a bad visual.
Is that the one where you yelled at somebody about a phone charger?
Yes.
That was on the way there, David. Yeah.
Oh, I can't
piece
blame you
of
for
shit.
that. Yeah. How about that phone call last week?
He brought it.
You know what's funny? I DM'd him and I was like, "What?" I was like, "What happened?" He's like, "Sorry, man. I wish I could tell you. I gotta save that for Kirk."
He did. What's that, caller?
Kirk, it's John from the
John,
Keg House.
John, how are you? I'm sorry, John.
Right back to it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
John. Sorry, Johnny.
Well, I would never interrupt Mike Montante. He's an honorary Keg brother. You know,
wow.
of the New Jersey chapter.
Sure.
You know, so he's in. You know, but one thing I wanted to point out, about the fraud that is Steve from Gloucester. Him not knowing that it's Jay Pache when they have like 4 locations. One of them used to be in the North End or the West End or whatever. You know who he is? He's a wannabe Rush Sanders, and he thinks Gus is Steve, where he's employing all this wisdom on him. And then you find out, oh, you're a fraud. You're actually my dad, and you've lied to me,
Well, I mean, Rush had a lot. I'm not really. This is not a place for Jed Allen or Rush Sanders, slander necessarily, John. But I understand your point. Yeah.
No, and I would say Rush is, other than Jim and Cindy,
committed to it.
I would take him over any of the other parents.
Ooh, hold on 1 second. Hold on one. Let me think about that. I've always been a Mel Silver guy. But I think you might be right.
Mel Silver is like an LA goon. Like, oh, I can't watch my kid. I got to go down to Mexico.
He's banging his dental assistant. Yeah.
You know who this might be?
Who? Don't want to know. Shut up. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. You'll never get the job if you tell me that, ever. All right, thank you, John. Just fucking Montante
Mayo.
ruins it. You talk to Mayo like offline?
I unblocked him.
I have his number.
You talk to him like voluntarily?
How do you get these people's numbers? I don't have anyone's phone.
So,
I don't plan to either.
I just
seems like a bad idea.
Turned around. The first episode he came on, he was unlistenable. I actually think he became good. So I quickly.
I think Mayo's good in the show. Yeah.
I followed him to say good job. He wouldn't follow back. He screenshotted me following
this story's brought to you by BetterHelp.com, by the way.
So then I reached out to my mate. I reached out to my mate Menners. I said, "Hey, give me his number. I just want to let him know."
Who are you? Who do you think you are? Fucking Don Corleone?
I'm a fucking fan of the show. So good job.
To be just so you know, you got the Montante seal of approval.
Absolutely.
What a moment in somebody's life.
Yeah, he appreciated it.
Why don't you ever tell me that?
Huh? I leave you alone. I show respect.
You message me dumb things all the time.
Once, and you fucking blew it.
A lot of people
I had a
message
fucking great
you,
case.
Huh?
A lot of people message you, no?
Not really. Some. I have an inner circle.
What are your...
I'd be terrified.
Random Minifans DMing you? Is it usually thank you? Like, I'm going to kill myself. What do I do?
No, that's how I get caught. That's so mine are closed, obviously. If somebody's going through something, like somebody they'll tell me I'll reach out, whatever. So sometimes that's it. But
are you ever just not in the mood for that? Like, I'll get this tomorrow if I'm still here.
Ignore them and I found out they died. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
But no, I think somebody's good in the show or like whatever. Like if I think somebody did something, I'm like, hey, that's a good job. My guy Ziggy Robinson.
That was a great first episode, by the way.
Very good. It's good to have them back. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. They're back Saturday morning. It's the way they want. It's how they want it.
Listen.
They run the network. Honestly, Ziggy CEO. That's kind of
don't.
I'm just telling you that should probably be his title. That should probably be his title going forward.
Menners has been great.
Well, Menners was kind enough to reach out to him and apologize.
Yeah, Menners is a great
He's the only one who take it that seriously.
That was a classic
because it's not an act by him. He loves it. He loves it.
Menners been a terrific stopgap until we got a real CEO.
Oh, stop!
Now that Ziggy's.
Two producers, 2 B producers now, 2 CEOs.
No, Menners is the BEO. Yeah,
I like
he's the CEO. He's the BEO.
Ziggy's
the CEO and Menners is the BEO.
There it is.
That's fine.
If that would crush him.
Ziggy, no, would it?
That. Then she show Kirk has fired me.
No. I think he and Ziggy should probably figure it out. That's all.
There's bad blood there.
No, Menners apologized to him yesterday.
Groveled. Sources say groveled. Yeah, cried.
Hey.
So, I don't know. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Go get your online therapy right now. Fill out the questionnaire, get matched up, and talk things out. Have a conversation. You been going to therapy at all, Gus?
Yeah.
You have?
Oh, yeah.
When's the last time you went?
Last week.
On BetterHelp?
Yes.
Okay. The problem is when he's actually lying, it's helping you out. You just let him lie. So, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. You should definitely go so you don't wind up like him. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. 10% off your first month. We thank BetterHelp for sponsoring the show today. Hello.
Hey, bro. This is Mark Moroso.
Hey, Mark. How are you?
I'm just starting to think, to be honest, that you might not really like me because, what the fuck is going on here?
Mm-hmm. What are we doing? Why are we doing this bit 5 years later, Mark?
He's going to eat dog food next?
Yeah, what's next here, Mark?
There you go.
I never know if it's actually Mike. You never know. It's like a 2% chance it's them.
Don't think it's
I don't either. I don't, nor do I.
Andy, let us know.
Mayo will sniff it out.
I feel like the calls, the first 2 set the tone. The first 2 don't land, the rest don't.
Yeah, sometimes you get like a miracle in the middle to get you going.
A JJ or a
Trump or Kevin or,
Dan Katz.
Dan Cannon. Hello.
Good one yesterday. That was a good one yesterday.
That was a good one.
That was good.
They're load up, Coleman?
Yes.
Hello.
It's not JJ. Sorry to disappoint you.
That's okay.
I just have a couple points. Kirk, I think this is a fair statement. Gus, you do not owe Kirk anything. You don't need to quit the show. Kirk, this is on you. You have to fire him.
I don't disagree with you.
I've been a Gus guy since day one.
I don't disagree. Yeah, no, I think that's fair. I don't disagree with you, caller. I think I've been pretty open-minded about this, honestly.
I've gone to battle for you.
Okay, we don't need your bona fides. It's fine, thank you. But I'm saying after the brutal show, which people say is brutal, I didn't think it was that bad. The emergency show on Tuesday, I really didn't. The last 3 days, I think
was crawling.
The last 3 days, I think have been pretty much the show. Every once in a while, you go back to it. But I after Tuesday, I was like, I'm not going to spend an hour and a half. Like I said, right now it is 11:31. By 11:34, I could get him to some lie that he's done or something he hasn't done.
But he won't quit.
Oh no, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. Is it's on me. Like, what are you doing the rest of the day work wise?
Rest of the day, I was going to put together.
Rest of the day. So there you go. You buy yourself.
Dave did that too. Dave did that.
That's a great defense. I learned from Dave Cullen. Yeah.
Well, apparently he did. That video the other day. It was crazy.
Where do you rank the 4 producers historically?
Oh, jeepers.
It's a good Pat Ford.
How I like them, or
I call him Pancake Pat. Yes.
I should have never let that one out.
Trump gets it. Your toast.
Steve.
Do we have Nathan Sound from South Park? Go ahead.
Steve, Dave, Coleman, Gus, but Steve and Dave are pretty much interchangeable in my mind.
That's probably the order I would have it.
One was very sufficient and good at their job, and Dave just made me laugh. So kind of best of both.
Right. Yeah. That's why Steve made me.
And then Josh.
Steve made me laugh more than Dave was capable at the job by a little bit.
Yeah,
like that's the because Dave was a better on air guy, but Steve was Steve on air is better than Dave on the other thing. Yeah. It's close though. I would agree with that ranking. Yeah.
Andy Carl at your service. Climb on in. So, let me ask you a question. Would you like to see my dick?
Yes. But he does the up and down steroid episode too, which is one of my favorites. The one where
he feeds Jimmy all.
When Jimmy's on steroids.
Yeah,
that's a good one. That's a good one. So you can find that. All right. Hello. I still haven't landed on the hottest woman in the world.
It's a tough question. You don't have a Barbello in your back pocket. Not everybody does.
Thank God.
Gal Gadot? She's not bad.
Too obvious though.
Yeah.
And then Imagine video is disgusting.
Fair.
Like I can't get past that. She's somewhere on the whole.
Who's your worst guilty pleasure? Like someone where most people are like, ugh, but you're like, not bad.
Oh, Rachel Dolezal.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. I was
OnlyFans.
I had her on the Only Show. The old show. Jerry and Jerry was disgusted by her. I had the old show.
She's hot.
I thought
her
so too.
OnlyFans
and Monica Lewinsky too.
Do you pay for OnlyFans? Like
me?
Yeah.
No.
How do you do it then?
Cheap scumbag way. Go on Rachel Dolezal OnlyFans leaks. You can find them.
She's got the girl. There's a lot of feet stuff.
I'm not. I don't want to give her much. I didn't see much feet.
No.
No, thank you.
Saw lips.
I'll take a look.
Pardon?
Monica Lewinsky too.
Not anymore.
What do you mean?
She put on a little weight.
Wait, back up. That's the question you asked. Like the guilty ones.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm giving you an answer.
Okay.
Jesus.
Fair.
God.
I like
and Smugsy too.
Smugsy? Yeah.
No, definitely not. Thank you. No, I'm all set. Hello.
Jocelyn Hernandez
Kirk,
from
Creed Bratton, yeah.
Oh, hold on. We finally got Creed Bratton on the show. How are you, Creed?
Good, how you doing? Gus gave me full control of his PlayStation account, and I can report he has not played any video games.
Wow, that's big. You've not played video games, Gus?
No.
No drugs during that video last night?
None.
Mm-hmm. Do you believe that, Montante?
Yeah.
Okay, just asking. All right.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Why was there no shirt?
It was supposed to be ripping off the Chandler Jones video.
I got my this summer, too.
All right, thank you, Creed. Thank you very much.
I thought when I pulled out the video, I thought you were going to be like singing word for word Chandler Jones's weird Belichick song. So when you went with the Kirk thing, I don't know if it's better or worse.
I stopped and started it 5 times with an attempt to get through all of it.
What, the song? Yeah, it was terrible.
How far do you how deep? The fact you didn't like quote tweet or anything, I was like, oh, he's actually really mad.
I wasn't even mad. I was just like, how does this help anything?
How did it come across your timeline? Was it sent to you by somebody? Did you find it organically?
His video last night?
Yeah.
No, tweets. I was on
tagged
tagged on tweets. Yeah. No, I don't follow him. I don't think. Do I follow you? I think I do, actually.
You might.
I do. Correct that.
Yeah, that's about to leave.
He's about to leave. You're right. I love that like Andrew Callahan thing though. I love that move. The local writers confirming what Adam Schefter reports, which is literally Schefter is like the Krafts are calling him.
Has he been wrong on any? Like, has he had a big fuck up?
Yeah, Brady retiring.
Well, no, I think Brady actually did.
I think he was right about that. I think that actually he was actually right. But
I'm trying to remember that maybe.
But like the Krafts or whoever or Mayo's agent, someone's just saying, "Hey, this is it," and he's saying, and he's literally calling Kraft.
Mhm.
So Andrew Callahan saying, "Hey, Doug Kayed is like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what can a local can these guys break one story? I had it for fucking 2 days. I didn't even try.
I followed Patrick.
Did you tell anybody?
I talked to Bradford about it a little bit.
Yeah, I followed Patrick Pass on Twitter like the old Patriot. He's losing his fucking mind.
Is that a parody account?
No, that's him.
He's a bouncer. In
unless
Providence.
I'm really getting duped.
Oh, really?
Tragic. I thought it was him. Oh no, this is gonna be bad if it's not.
Well, you tell me his 16 followers. I'm gonna think it's probably not true.
Booby watcher.
Patrick Pass.
Oh fuck, he follows me. Damn it. I'm out
Patrick Pass 35.
Sure. I am not him. I'm out of here. I
At
apologize.
Patrick Pass 35.
That's not him.
Well, I'll give you his bio right now.
Yeah, no, don't.
Bill Belichick fan, appreciated 7th rounder. Patrick Pass, parentheses, I am not him.
Oh, that's a dead giveaway.
Retired BSMW MW poster. I don't tolerate socks and white knights. Tribute account.
Unfollowed. Asshole. What an
Follows
asshole I
me.
am.
See? Why is he an asshole? Who's the asshole here?
Me.
Okay, yeah, okay. Let's see.
Patrick Pass go to Michigan too.
Did he? That sounds right. I don't know that though.
Ask that guy. He'll know. I don't know.
He was a good
I don't
back.
know anything.
I don't
Great
know.
fullback back when football was football.
Yeah, he was a good player. Good follow on Twitter.
yeah, he's a real guy too.
He's losing his fucking
University
mind.
of
Source
Georgia.
of telling me.
Stephen Che's Asian.
Jesus. Hello, Georgia.
Georgia.
Got it wrong.
Kirk, I got 2 things that could not be more unrelated. The first one is I wanted to get your opinion on, do you think that, I think an underrated Minifan that should have gotten consideration for Minifan of the Year is Shark Minahan.
He's good. There's not enough. Yes, but I need like a presence vocally too in some form or fashion. So I can put like Kevin. I don't know who Kevin is, and if anybody tells me who Kevin is, the show's over.
Yeah,
that's
Fair.
the show's over. I don't want to know who Trump is. I don't know. I still think there's a chance that Mayo is Trump, and I can't.
I won't say anymore, but I won't say anymore.
Okay, but I can't. But Mayo can't be that funny.
He's not.
Montante.
Right.
He's not.
Montante. Yeah, go ahead.
It's fitting that he's in the studio today. So I know you said you've been having your chest pain and whatnot.
Right.
I know you don't want to hear it, but I've been going through this same shit, dude. I'm trying to all your tests are going to come back positive.
What does it have to do with
Everything's gonna be
Montante?
Okay.
Yeah,
Believe me,
I'm
I've been doing
getting
this for
getting off
7.
scot free here.
Montante would be
Because
90.
He's a conspiracy theorist.
Oh, the jab.
Oh.
I didn't think of that.
That's
sure, that must be it.
Is this the guy you do your podcast with, Mike?
No, that's not he.
No, this is Shark Minahan, obviously.
Yes.
Did that cross your mind at all?
Go take next call.
That's a yes.
I know that you treat your body like a temple. I
Listen,
understand that. I mean, I understand
the proof
that.
is in the pudding.
I understand that.
Listen.
Eating a lot of pudding.
I have not had.
What the fuck?
I have not had a jab in many years. I had the first one, and that's it. I think.
Me too.
I mean, the follow
I
up.
think you had 2.
You might be
2
right.
total.
I might have one that same.
What do you
year.
think the average person that got at least one? Probably 3.5. Like when do people as a whole stop?
I think 3.5 is a lot for an average though, because that means like for everybody like me, that means somebody had a 5 or 6.
My mom got it 6 or 7.
That's unusual.
That's
I think.
wild.
I saw people yesterday. I was running in the morning yesterday, and there were people walking outside with masks on outside. Those people, I don't judge generally, but I want to say, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Well,
Like,
there's a lot of sympathy there too. Like they did a number on you.
that's what I mean. Like I
They
want
did
to
a
be like, guys, you're outside. Like nobody is. I remember at the beginning when I think I told the story in the air at the beginning of this pandemic. When that lady yelled at me, and I was did my mask out. I was running outside.
Yeah.
I was like, the fuck away from me. Like, what are we? Even then, I knew those.
How about them pushing like no Big Pharma. No one going crazy. I come in and they're like trying to promote like getting like kind of like what was it? What's the fucking Barbie movie? Barbie.
The Barbie movie.
Barbie.
No, what was the one they paired it with?
Oppenheimer.
Barbenheimer, where the fuck it is.
Barbenheimer, yeah.
Whatever it is, they're trying to say come
You
in.
didn't know Oppenheimer?
Huh?
You didn't know Oppenheimer?
I was trying to remember it. Didn't come great.
Right.
They're trying to say trying to get your.
Did you see Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
You did. Did you like it?
Overrated.
Okay, yeah, sure.
But I'm a moron, so it probably helps here.
Sure, yeah.
But they're trying to say get the flu shot in one arm and the vaccine in the other. You have to be a fucking lunatic to do that.
Why?
That's a lot of fucking shots.
No, but I wouldn't get either one. But I'm saying, well, is it the arm in arm thing is a lunatic, or getting both is a lunatic?
Getting both in one thing. They're like pitching it, like come in and get both. Get them both handled at once.
Well, I
Like,
would say if you're crazy enough to do, you might as well just get it done. No?
One-stop shop.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it, but I'm just saying I'm never getting the vaccine shot again. I'm all set. But I'm just saying, if you're going to do it, you might as well get it done in one day, no?
I guess. I just feel like you have to feel like
They're
shit
saying
afterwards.
it's like Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Yeah. I mean,
Did they say that or did you make that
No,
up?
it's me. That's my work.
Let me get what are you talking about?
Just go back to back.
Flu.
I remember they would
How do
do
you combine the two? What is it?
Get ready for the M&M boys.
Fluvid?
No shit.
Flu shot?
The M&M boys are off to the races.
The coup?
Fluvid.
Definitely not the coup.
I don't know. Okay,
One of them's fighting the Saudis. One of them's fighting the liberals.
Flovid.
There you go.
There you go.
Flovid. All right. Hello. Jesus.
See, is that enough for a pitch?
You're hired.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk, it's AOC.
Ooh, there you go.
I'm the
How's she
first
sound?
hot
Fucking hot.
I got a couple of tweets who said an example of this. Thank you, AOC, for the call. I got a couple of tweets from people who said that the girl that Mike was flirting with is a hot girl with a bad voice.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's out there.
Look her up on Reddit.
I got it.
Oh, she's out there.
She's out there.
Oh, she's out there.
Out there in what way?
She's got
Oofy
pictures.
Maloof.
Definitely an Oofy Maloof.
Oh, I think she's out there like politically.
No,
She's
but
still
we might
going
be able
back
to
with
find
him,
her.
too.
I know she's waving her arms. And Mike Geary, who's like not even paying attention.
She's in the powerhouse
He's
in the
getting like
industry.
famous.
Is he?
Yeah, he's picking up. My buddy Jeff Nadeau, big listener of this show,
Sure.
brought up how big he's getting.
Oh, can you
like
not
if you,
Jeff Nadeau called out Steve.
Where did I miss? Where's Mike getting famous? I hope he gets very
no,
famous.
he's saying like from looking like you go to some of his streams, there's people commenting that are definitely not Minute fans.
Oh, it's great.
No, he had like 250 people in there on Sunday.
Oh, for the
I was
Why You
super-
Laughing?
Yeah, I was super
He's doing that with Craig.
No, Blind Mike Project.
Oh, good. That's great. Good. That's right. Blind Mike Project and blindmike.net. Good. Excellent. Go subscribe on YouTube.
Executive Gearhead.
Do you want to hear Lauren Compton?
Yes.
Have you seen the AOC video when she's at Boston University dancing?
Well, everyone's seen that video.
Hair and makeup, and they give me this script, and I open it, and the very first line says, "Hi, my name is Lauren Compton. Do you?"
What would you
think-
say without? But you're
she's hot.
But you're biased though because you've already seen.
Yeah,
it.
true. Yeah, I would.
So I'm looking. Where am I looking for her? What are you saying?
I would just look up Lauren Compton nude on Google.
I am Lauren Compton, or is there?
Well, I would not
Instagram?
look up that.
Yeah.
It's not necessary.
Lauren Compton Reddit. You said.
I would just say nude. I'm a nude, just straight up nude guy.
You're an
Usually
old
get there.
school guy. Okay.
Yeah, you see it.
Try boobs with a Z.
Alba's gonna stomp that bitch out.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, good for her. Yeah.
Great for
A
her.
lot of feet though. I'm not feeling that.
Everyone's got them. I mean, is what it is.
Yeah,
This
I'll
thing
have to
says Lauren
broadcast
Compton
them.
looks very good without clothing. It says here. But there you
It's
go.
an appropriate way
He
to say
almost
it.
turned the phone.
Do you judge Jersey Jerry at all for being into feet? Like, do you look at him differently?
No, I don't kink shame like you said earlier. That's
people are
fine.
just into
Not my
weird
world,
stuff.
but that's the way his brain is operated. He's very. I remember I had dinner with him and Dan that night at the airport, and there was some girl who came by, and like he was just like, he's like, I like to take care of them, Kirk. He's like, I like to get their nails and their hair done. I like to take care of them. I like to make sure they're feeling good.
That's awesome.
Whatever you want, Jerry.
That's
Whatever you
hilarious.
want.
He was doing the
After
Feed the Streets thing before Barstool. It was like a $250 gift card to a salon.
Yeah,
Do their
it's
nails.
classy. He's a classy guy. He's the greatest. All right, one or two more. Hello. Blind Mike's fame is overwhelming everyone right now, according to Montante.
Listen.
Probably the most famous person alive right now, I would say. Him and DiCaprio.
Hey.
It's close.
Turkey.
If you listen to that fucking last
Did
episode
you
of
catch?
whatchamacallit, fucking Why Are You Laughing with him?
Oh, my
He's got a long way
God.
to go to be famous.
I gotta tune that on the ride home.
Anything else, Coleman?
He said that more than anything else.
What's next, Coleman? What's next? I think the other podcast is helping though. Probably I would think
So I'm
that
a
social
project
stuff.
guy.
That, but I mean the socials one.
Yeah,
The,
yeah.
that's a
Worldly
different.
socials.
That's not our audience. That's good. That's
Yeah,
great though.
smart
That's
move by
great.
him.
Yeah, he's leaving us.
To Vermont.
You going to Vermont?
Yeah.
Go ahead, please. Let's give this terrible Dan Katz call.
Come on, Dan, you got it.
He calls it.
Did you catch Jeff Lowe last night being
I like
afraid
this
of
guy.
the Minifans?
What's that?
Did you catch Jeff Lowe being afraid of the Minifans at the end of the dozen last night?
I can't-
Basically saying that Rico got that answer wrong.
Ooh, I will say.
And then-
yeah, he butchered.
Yeah.
I found the guy's name. I was like, he kind of butchered that college basketball name. Yeah, but that's not like that's not supposed to be Rico's expertise, is it? College basketball?
I
Yeah.
think college basketball and
Yeah.
football.
Let me try again. He's like hosted the college basketball podcast and goes around talking to college basketball coaches. Like that's not supposed to be his expertise, is it?
No.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Dan.
Do it a third time. I'll get it.
Why would Mike go on that podcast with that girl then? Like she's an audience.
He's nervous. Maybe girls make him nervous.
He's blind.
I saw a clip of her the other day saying she was into like medium ugly people.
Oh. Sold.
Exactly. Mike's a good-looking guy.
I know, but I'm saying he's kind of overweight. He's a little insecure. He's blind.
Poor guy.
You'd be a different guy, fat. Totally different.
I've turned into a different guy.
I don't know, but you might be happier, I think.
Probably, yeah. I wouldn't feel so much like, yeah. 'Cause
Like, let yourself go.
If I have a piece of pizza, it bothers me.
You've done what? 49 years of being
50
healthy?
years, yeah.
Eh,
It's not got me. It's not got me anywhere.
you're already getting chest pain being skinny. You might as well just fucking...
I can't figure this shit out. It's a fucking disaster. I don't know what's
Could
going
it just be in your head?
No.
Causing
I mean,
stress?
sure, but it's not. I don't think it's that. I mean, I've had that.
So part of you was like disappointed when like, hey, you're like nothing's wrong. You're good.
Oh, you'd rather
Yeah, I would like to know what's going on.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah, because I have like this. Yeah, it's not fun. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, I have a quick hypothetical.
Yep.
In an alternate universe, and you have the same career path, but you have the gift of technical abilities like, devices and mixing and producing, do you think the show would be better or worse?
I wasn't listening to the question. I was looking at Immaculate Grid.
Yeah.
I don't know. Thanks for the call. I have no idea. I don't get on my Hall of Fame ballot yet. I may do that soon, so just be ready for it. Yeah. Joe Mauer should be in, of course. Hello.
Do you actually want to? I think you should.
Who, Joe Mauer?
Yeah.
You should be in the Hall of Fame.
The Clemmer said no, right?
Did he?
I think he called him a fringe player.
Clemmer's an idiot.
Well, Clemmer's a fringe player at Barstool. I mean, he should recognize
Did you
that.
see for their next basketball or whatever, they were saying that they'll do tryouts, and Clemmer was basically like, "No, I don't want to cut anyone."
Oh my God, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, it was
like Kermit
Clemmer. Yeah.
Clemmer's hard to do.
That's like I hated it, but
Yeah.
We had a guy call once as Clemmer. It's actually very funny.
yeah, he was
so
great.
good.
I can't criticize. I can't cut him. Like I can't criticize Clemmer.
Probably what's the name? Mayo outed.
What?
Probably.
That guy is range.
Who?
The guy who you now hate.
Oh, Jerry's uncle.
He's always hated
Yeah.
uncle.
I don't hate him. He was just annoying that one time. We did the Portnoy 5K in Chelmsford. The race was over. I was going to get a nice lemonade afterwards, a nice cold lemonade. And the old woman fell down. And like she fell down, I was kind of like, wanted to make sure she was okay. Jerry's uncle like got all worked up about it.
What'd he say?
I forget, but he was like kind of like an asshole. And I was like, okay, we'll get it. Like, take it easy.
That
but
you didn't like offer to help her out, or
yeah, but I did. Like I paused for a second, like, what the fuck is going on? And I was going in, and he was kind of like made like a thing, like I was ignoring her.
Alex's friend during a New Year's Eve in AC fainted. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. You give her mouth to mouth? I have no idea.
Kind of like pointing at Alex, like,
Yeah. Was she drunk?
no, probably an underlying health issue.
Jab.
Drugs.
She got the jab.
Well, yeah.
She got the jab. You have to get the jab for the job too. You know, jab for the
Shut
job.
the fuck
That's how we
up.
say. Jab
Shut
for the
up.
job.
Shut up. I won't call around malls. Not getting jabbed.
Jab for you
I'll
get the
come
jab.
in here.
Jab for
We're
the
gonna
job.
we're put good shows up 4 times a week.
What
You
if
have to vote. You have to vote
sell
for.
it.
You have to vote for Biden.
Compromise. Do like a half a
Yeah, my vote doesn't matter anyway.
That's what I'm
so-
saying. Yeah. Right.
Trump's got it's locked. Trump is definitely gonna be the next president.
We won't. Not
No
steal from him
doubt
again?
about it. No, that they want Trump to
That's
win.
gonna happen.
Come in.
Who wants Trump to win?
Oh, you didn't
Everyone.
watch.
Democrats.
You didn't watch Montante.
Why
Yeah.
Democrats want Trump to be president?
Yeah, they're punting on 2024. Let him come in. If things go terribly, it's his fault. If things go well, it's an extension of Biden's 4 years.
He can't run again
and,
anyways.
And Trump, see ya, you're gone.
Right.
You want him looming over your head? He'll do this till he's dead.
Is Jerry still DeSantis? Or no?
He switched. He switched.
Oh, he did?
I think I'm not speaking for him because I haven't spoken to him. I think you have to by now. Who the fuck is still beyond DeSantis?
Probably Coleman. Coleman would be on DeSantis. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Hello.
Gay.
Certainly not.
Shut up, pancake.
That is a good. You should have kept that.
Yeah, that's all right.
Hello.
Shut up.
That's what it was, bro.
I think there's one case for Gus to keep his job. There's nobody else on the planet that would try to pass off fixing a light bulb as a home run.
Whoa. It wasn't just
Can I
fixing
just
a
say,
light
like, so we
bulb.
do days where we talked about Gus only the whole show. We took calls. Nobody wanted to talk about Gus. We haven't spent much time on Gus today. All the calls are about Gus.
You wouldn't have spent much time on it yesterday if Steve wasn't there either.
No, for sure not. Like even today, like we're kind of it's much lighter, like whatever. Like, but now everyone wants to talk about Gus. But he's right. Gus claimed fixing a light bulb was.
Well, it wasn't fixing the light bulb. It was a whole fixture. Like I took the old one down.
That's definitely a thing.
This sounds like a Mutt.
I wouldn't do
You know
it.
how Mutt says like, "What'd you do today?" And then Mutt did a home improvement thing.
Right.
That's essentially what this is.
It's such an indictment of Mutt that he didn't have something up yesterday. I will say Steve was right. He should have a video up yesterday. Like nobody cares what he thinks, but like,
Or just have it in the holster so when it actually happens, he hits send.
yeah, like everyone, like Belichick, it doesn't. He's in next week too, I suppose. Hello. Wednesday, I think he's here.
Yeah.
So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. Friday off.
And is that a Mick week or a me week?
I think it's a Justin week.
Yeah. Contract
Playing along a little
negotiations.
bit.
Oh, you're in Massachusetts, right?
Nah, between the.
I think you're in next week.
Between the 16th and 18th. So I think either next Wednesday or Friday.
Well, that's next week. Why are you lying?
Because I don't know.
Why
I don't know.
you're a liar? Why
Because
are
if
you
I'm
lying?
not working here, I don't know. I'm literally just going to come up here and then drive back same day.
But then you're going to Delaware.
Yes.
Okay. With who? Oh, with your
Alex.
Fiance. Girlfriend.
Not yet, girlfriend. Yeah. Of
Gonna
like
be
fucking
awkward?
7 years.
It's a nice place to propose.
Yeah. Oh, shut the fuck up.
In front of Sam.
Shut
Does
up.
it get nicer
Shut up.
than that?
I'll just do what Peltier should have done. No.
What if Sam's super hot and she's into you?
Listen,
That'd be tough.
I'm not taking anything off the table.
Delaware, everything's a play, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No
$5
question.
foot long.
Deep
No
South?
question. Yeah. That is the deep south. Yes. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, great show today.
Thank you.
Before my point, you should have had Montante in on Monday since it's a holiday. For everyone but him.
Montante respects that holiday. He takes Monday.
MLK Day?
Yes. He was a good guy. What do you?
No. I'm saying I don't get off her anymore, so I just like.
What's your issue with him?
No issues. Good guy.
Good guy.
He'd be sickened by what's happening today.
Where?
In America.
By the Rooney Rule.
The Rooney Rule.
Everyone should be treated equally. We're not
Steve's
having that
tweet about
nowadays.
Selma.
What's that? Steve's. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
You think the government killed MLK? Pretty much, yeah, right?
No, I do not. I've read books about. You always have read books about. You have not. Who killed? Who's the guy who shot him?
Someone in the three-letter agency. I can't tell you who I wasn't there.
Okay, go ahead.
Kirk, I agree with what you said about Robert Kraft, about how he tries to please everyone, and it brought to mind the wise advice of your mom. Didn't she used to say, if you try to please
Everyone, you please no one. Yep. It's true. I'm battling that myself sometimes. And thanks for the call. Good. That's a good point with Kraft. I remember somebody said that was one of the last things Jon Stewart texted to somebody, some other fan. Somebody just tweeted me a picture of Steve from Gloucester's congratulations picture of West End Suites. Don't retweet it because it has his name, but yeah, there he is.
Do you want to prove a Cullinane point?
Much heavier then, huh? See that picture, Gus?
Yeah.
Much heavier.
Much
no?
heavier.
Yeah, Steve looks good now. He does. What's that?
Can I defend Cullinane?
Sure.
I can go pee right now. Give me 35 seconds, 40 seconds.
We're going to be done in 5 minutes. Hold your bladder, okay?
I'm saying I could stop midstream, come back here, sit down.
And I'm going to pee
nothing
before you do. It's my show.
happened. I always let you. I wait for you to leave, and then I do what I got to do.
I'll hold
I
it.
blow up the toilet
We'll
and
be done in 5 minutes. Take it easy, okay? I'm going to go have lunch with Andy.
I'm trying to defend.
Hello.
Try, dude.
Hey, Kirk, what's going on?
What's up?
It's weird when people act normal.
This is Facts.
Okay.
This guy.
Who?
Facts.
Oh, Facts.
I just came in.
Uh-huh.
So I've done some investigating over the past week and a half, and I'd actually like to play devil's advocate and defend Gus a little bit.
Sure. I'd like to hear Facts.
Okay, so my thing is, I don't think Gus needs to be fired, but I definitely think there needs to be a probationary period. But I think that Coleman also needs a probationary period. That 1 week suspension thing, it kind of punished them both. But at the end of the day, I personally don't think it's your responsibility as far as Gus goes. You're the head and the host of the show.
Mm-hmm.
I think the responsibility of Gus should fall on Coleman.
Well, we've talked about that.
So I would just put, you did, but I was thinking more of if you just take Gus and put him in the background, turn his mic off for a month, and he earns his time back, and during that time he just actually works for you and does work.
Where would you put Paige Spreniak
might
on this list?
solve the problem.
I thought about
She's
it.
up there. She's really up there.
Okay. I
She's
just don't know
almost
what's real and not real. I know it's AI
I think
and
it's.
not.
I think it's.
Just in general, everything seems all the pictures seem very
Yeah.
AI.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
She's up there.
Ever since that one Dolphins girl. Remember that one? Like the AI Dolphins chick at the game?
Yeah, they did. There's some other AI model I saw the other day is making like $300,000 for somebody. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know. We'll take one more call.
He has to be an
Thank
extra
you,
level
thanks, guy.
creepy to like jerk off to AI intentionally. Like
Let's not
no.
listen to you.
Well, I have my
After your
standards.
performance today.
Although
People who fuck robots.
If
people
you
masturbate to cartoon porn.
I was gonna say. I'll go there. You said it.
You've done it. You've masturbated to a cartoon porn. We don't need Mikey Bits part.
This is not a bit. I have 2.
Go ahead.
Lois
from Family Guy.
Yeah.
You've masturbated to her.
There's another one. Speaking about
to what though? Like parody porn scenes?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's one.
And then this one is speaking of the bad voice, good looking Marge.
You're whacked.
You just picked the 2 most like famous
female cartoon characters.
Yeah.
I would swear my life. Look at you. There's
What's
more.
the scene?
Literally shout out Steve Robinson images.
Scroller?
Kind of could be on Scroller.
What are you talking about?
I'm not going videos. Give me still images.
So what am I googling?
Google Marge Simpson nude. She's got a good body.
But she's.
I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
I think we're good with calls here. We got Mikey Bits here.
It's not a fact. It's a bit. I wish I was lying about this.
Images.
It's got a nice set.
It's a cartoon.
I don't care.
You masturbate to this?
That's not the picture I would choose. Not a great angle.
Marge Simpson naked.
Not a great angle. Show me the breasts. Show me those 2 yellow breasts.
They were just there.
Clip that.
Saying.
Yeah, but
that?
Not exactly. That's like I said.
Those are tits. What do you want?
It's not. Give me a more recent one.
We want a hotter picture of a naked Marge Simpson.
They're out there. You're fucking. You're.
I will
I'm
say
doing the best I can.
Carpet matches the drapes.
See?
Yeah.
You at a pool table? What the?
See, why do I need to see Bart Simpson choking out his own mother?
I didn't. You brought Bart into this,
just
not me.
saying.
You brought Bart into
said
this, not me.
I looked up Mark Simpson nude, and that's what comes up.
I don't think I could start with that, but if I'm already, you know,
you can ejaculate looking at that. You should be fucking institutionalized if you're not kidding. Seriously,
I'm dead serious.
You're
Can
fucked.
of worms,
You're
man.
fucked up.
Yeah, it's wild.
Do you believe him or no?
I swear my life.
I've heard people doing
you don't
it.
care, but it's
well,
meaningless. It's great. Like,
I'm being honest.
Yeah, he's a horn dog. I believe him.
Are you turning around after this? You used to be spending another night in the area.
As soon as I do the producer show.
Okay. Are you guys both sticking around for the producer show or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys want me to.
Is that good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah. So what else do we have to promote? Miltons, of course, Miltons.com. Get moving. They're right there. We'll be at Miltons soon. I think we have tickets next week too, by the way.
Yes. Thursday.
On Thursday. Jesus. All right. So yeah, we got a big week coming up ahead. I want to sell that fucker out fast. What else? We have to promote, Gus.
Well, you asked me earlier what my day was going to be, and I didn't get to do it. So if you would like to hear what my plan was.
Sure, go ahead. It's all about you, Gus.
No, I was just asking what you had the question. So I was going to say I was going to do the producer show, make sure to help to get the show up with Coleman, help with the descriptions. Have
what
some
a promotion for the rest of the day. Help me put up the descriptions.
That's immediately. I'm taking it step by step.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
And then once I'm all done with that, I have found a couple numbers that I want to call for the Sopranos. Jamie Lee Sigler and Robert Eigler.
You actually didn't get that wrong.
No, did he? He
Jamie
nailed
Lee
that?
Sigler and Robert Eigler. I think it's Eigler.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of Bob Iger for the Disney
Yeah, I
president.
might have. So I found some
He's
numbers.
probably not thinking that though. Yeah.
I found those.
Do you understand? I'm not saying this to be critical. Okay, I'm working through this as well. When I say you want to promote something, your search for phone numbers is not something that's going to galvanize the audience over the week.
I understand that, but I was answering that question first. If I want to promote anything, I would say tune in on Saturday to the rundown and follow that with a Mount Kirkmore of worst Minifans,
which I'm on. Do you want me to give you one of my picks away? Is a
give away 3. Let us pick the one.
Give away all.
What?
Give away 3 of my 4 picks?
Yeah. No. Give away 3. One of them is actually on your list.
Okay. Sneakers, Andy Mayo, Ned Snark.
Definitely not sneakers. I think Ned Snark.
We'll find out.
You just said you're gonna give one away.
You'll find out.
You just ruined the whole thing.
Well, that's one of those. One of those will be named.
I'm not answering.
I'll give you that. One of those will be named.
By the time you catch up,
More could be
and
two.
I'm not saying it's. I'm saying I'm trying to get you. I think you're saying Ned.
B-Bag Ron, I didn't pick him. Is the worst Minifan. He's the most annoying person alive.
Do not say that.
Hey, congratulations to sobriety.
What do you mean he's a good guy? He's an annoying human being, though. And he's we're on the show. I'm there. Jeff D. Lowe is there. 2 fairly prominent personalities. B-Bag Ron is in his truck on a break from work on a delay. He's like, hey, yeah, let's. So he's got a little bit of Mick too, where if I make fun of him, he's like, oh yeah, okay. He does that whole thing. I've done the 1A McFuss Daddy. I'm Team McFuss Daddy.
Any reason?
He's a good guy. He's one of the CEOs of the company, of the Minifan Network.
DEO?
Co-CEO.
Okay.
With Ziggy. What? There's nothing wrong with being an assistant to the CEO.
What I feel bad too about Menners is
he's the Australian representative of the Minifan network.
I like Jackson.
Who's that?
He's another Aussie Minifan.
Oh, the guy that used to be on the show with him?
Yeah.
He's been kind of out of it, though.
Yeah.
If he gets back in, we can give him that representation, though. That's for sure. Miltons, of course, go Miltons.com. There are 3 great locations right now. Where are the 3 locations, Gus?
Chestnut Square, Hill, Chestnut Square. Chestnut Square.
Where are they, Gus?
Chestnut Square.
Chestnut Hill.
Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill.
Chestnut, yeah.
Burlington Mall and South Shore Plaza in Braintree.
There you go. Get your clothes there right now, please. Anything you want to promote, Gus? Coleman, did I ask?
Yeah, produce a show like we said, but then vlog this weekend. I'm also starting to work with, I believe, Gig. I reached out to him. We're going to get this Star Wars thing kind of rolling.
Okay, good.
So working on that as well.
Just leapfrog, Gus.
Fantastic. How about descriptions for the episode? Are you working on that as well?
Working on that as
good.
well,
That's
yes.
important to me. Montante's World?
Gus.
We'll pump it out this weekend.
With Pat, would you say you're going on? Is that what you said or no? Oh, you're not going on. Who you have on this weekend?
He would not be the Ford I went on. Say that. His father's an interesting man.
Who, Pat Ford's father?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I found my dad's Twitter account. Him and Montante are right in the same ballpark.
I look like a liberal. Like a liberal compared to this gentleman next to Flapjack's dad. No, we'll have someone on.
All right. So back Monday with Mike Geary, the superstar himself. Mike Geary, blindmike.net, Blind My Project on YouTube. Go subscribe to that. I'm on the episode of Why You're Laughing right now. If you want to go listen to that, All in the Family. Mike, I think, is on it as well. We will talk to you Monday with Mike. Tickets on sale Thursday, State Theater Portland in March. We'll talk to you then. Goodbye.